Hey, y'all. Hey, Mary Bear. Thanks, Marilyn. How are you today? I made my video yesterday. I could have came on yesterday because I know I said I had to make the video first. I just had to do like an intro and a conclusion of the video. But I already have like 3 videos that I just have to like polish up, add a few things here or there. So I made one yesterday for like a left chest logo. So I have about 8 of those shirts that I need to do, but I also have like a sleeve that I have to do, and I have to put something on the back. And Jiffy was supposed to have my transfers here on Friday. Y'all, it is now Monday, and they're talking about it'll be here tomorrow. So we're gonna see. Hopefully, it'll be here tomorrow. Those transfers aren't for me. Well, some of them are, but majority of them are not for me. So I'm gonna see what they're gonna do because the person needed them. And so I did that one. I did this domino video. I did it out of resin. I was gonna cut them out with the Glowforge or the P2, but I just decided to do it with resin. And what else did I do? Oh, I made some playing cards. So for this family reunion. So that's what we got going on. But hey, everybody. Sin. Hey, Sin. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I miss you too. I miss seeing you. Hey, Tony, you. Hey, Shay Shay. Hey, Latasha. Hey, Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra, I still have not seen the 2020 from Friday night. I saw the one about Sherry Papini, but I have not seen the one from Friday night. I don't know why it's not pulling up for me, but it is not. It is not pulling up for me at all. I put too much paint. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. I'm working. I just finished my evening snack. I had cheese and crackers, Gouda and sharp cheddar with Triscuits. I still have some left over. I may munch on those a little bit while we're doing this, and I'm also recording. So I have and I don't want it to see the computer. So I also have my iPad doing a time lapse for the domino video. So that's what I'm doing. What are y'all working on tonight? What are you guys doing? What do y'all have going on today? Let me know. What topic did I say we're going to talk about? Oh, how no reaction or response is sometimes the best. No reaction and no response is also a response and reaction. It's just on the opposite side, but that is a response. Like no response and no, like everything does not need a response to it. And that took me a while to like kind of learn that, practice that, but y'all, I'm able to be sane because of it. Because some things, people will do things to you, say things to you, and sometimes people do things to you and you just don't really know that they're doing it to you. Um, and look, I said I wasn't going to eat anymore, but sorry. I'm going to have my naked drink. That's what I got going on. Hey, Mama Vi. Hey, Melanie Parker. Hey, Monica H. Hey, Robin S. Robin, I saw your email. I did not get a chance to respond. I was up since maybe about 7 o'clock this morning. I slept in a little bit. I was up earlier than that, but I actually got out of the bed about 7 o'clock. But I got out of the bed and I came and I immediately started working on these dominoes because the epoxy that I use takes about 4 hours to get hard. It's not fully cured yet, but it takes about 4 hours to get hard. It's a quick epoxy. And so I wanted to get started on that fairly early because I knew that I had to get these done. And yeah, so I was up doing that. Let me show you I made playing cards for this family reunion. It's not my family reunion, it's for somebody else, but they're going to be pressing their own shirts, and I don't even think that they realize like how much that's going to take, how much time that's going to take. So they have like about almost 100 bags, like 80 bags that they have to press, and then they also have like 120 shirts that they have to press too. And they've never pressed anything like that. So this is going to be very interesting to see how they get this done. But I made some custom playing cards. I found these playing card blanks on Amazon. So the front and the back is blank. But I found, I'll show on, you guys hear me? I'll show on in the video. Hold on, y'all. I'll show in the video how I did this, but I just got the playing cards off of Etsy, and then I just used the same logo that they're putting on the bags on the cards, and I printed this out with my printer. Now, I've done sublimation cards before, and honestly, I really don't like doing them. One set of stuff, like a few sets of sublimation playing cards I've done. I think I did a video on it. It might have been in one of those Amazon haul videos that I used to do. But one of them, or a few of them, they faded. Like the set faded. So I really did not want to do that. So that's what we got going on. But hey, everyone. Hey, Vera. Hey, Miss Ethel. Hey, Kelly. Hey, JV. Welcome in. What are you guys working on? If I missed you, I'm so sorry. Mama Vi. Hey, Mama Vi. Hey, Kels. Hey, Martin and Judy. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Robin's Creations. So, yeah, Shay Shay's cutting out the So Good Crew template. Cool. And you're doing an SS6, the best size ever. Hey, Stacy Air. Hey, Elevate Artistry. I'm trying Robin S, but if the class, so you know the link from that first video, from the first email that I sent to the class, it's inside of that link that takes you to the Google Drive. The video should be in there. So if it's not in there, please let me know, but it should be in there. It should definitely be in there inside, because I put it in maybe that Monday, I think. So just check inside of that area. It should be there. But y'all was so tired last night and I did not sleep. Oh, so I had leftover resin and I made me some mini ears to go with my key fob, but I am going to like add some bling to her bow right here and probably there, and then I'm just gonna clip this on. It's very small. I'm just gonna clip it onto there. Y'all know how I was trying to get like a whole bunch of stuff on here. So I got my little puffy pink, a little pink puff on here already. And then I'm going to put the P on here, and I'm going to put this. Well, this is actually going to go on my lanyard. So I'm going to make me a lanyard too. And then I have my little mini bow that can go on here too, or it could go on my lanyard to kind of tie everything together with little mini right there. But I'm getting all of my stuff together for my lanyard and key fob for work for next year. That's the plan. What else I have? Oh, I got these out to show you guys these too. Don't mind my messy desk. Please, don't mind my messy desk. It is messy. I have been working yesterday and today like a lot. So honestly, I usually work a lot anyway, but it's been a lot. So then Saturday and Sunday, because those shirts over there, I'm doing on left chest logos, so they're also getting like on their sleeve too. So I pulled out my 8-in-1 set from Rokoma, and I've been using this. Y'all, this is why this just looks the way that it looks. It looks a hot mess. These are all like I bought more of the puffs, so that's why I got that hot pink puff for the key fob set. Here. And then I bought some elastic bands. These are too big. Honestly, I probably wasn't paying attention to. Let me stop this for a little bit because I'm not really working on that right now. I'm gonna massage my feet. So these are too thick. I didn't realize that these were this thick. So I don't even know what I'm going to do with them, if I'm going to return them, but I really did like the pattern on these. What else do I have? This is just my Mighty Hoop fixtures. Because if you see down there, I've been using the Mighty Hoop, the hooping station, and also the one is a freestyle arm. I don't know where that one is, but that one is, I guess it's the freestyle. I don't know what they call that little part that's on the hooping station, but that's how you just put your logos on. At least that's how I do, how I hoop it. Uh-oh. I had a sublimation puzzle over there. I had to make a sublimation puzzle for somebody. I should have recorded that. I may record that. But, you know, I'm just all over the place these days. I got a lot to do. And then my family shirts were supposed to come in on Friday too. And they haven't got their shirts. Their shirts are here. The transfers are not here. And so I'm just trying to find a moment where I could actually just take a day and work on my DTF printer. And the way that it's looking, I'm not going to be able to do that until next week, which is not ideal because I want to hurry up and get it back started. But it looks like I'm going to have to pick a day. That's going to be what I work on that day. The only thing I work on that day is getting it back up and going. But hey, everyone, let's see what I missed. Y'all know I talk a lot. I know I talk a lot. But hey, everyone. I saw Martin. Elevate Artistry. No worries. Thanks, Elevate Artistry. So I made this shirt. I don't remember if I made it in a live. I might have made this shirt in a live. And this was probably, this had to be like 2022 that I made this on a live. So I don't remember if I showed in detail. I know in the class, if you've taken any of the advanced classes, and I am going to get the advanced class back going because there's so many people who've been reaching out to me about the advanced class. And so I'm going to get the advanced class back going because we did the beginners class last month. We are going to have an upcoming beginners class this month, but then I'm going to also have an advanced class. So I want you guys to, if you took the beginners class, before you try to take the advanced class, I want you to practice what you've learned. If you haven't watched the replay of your beginners class, please go back and watch it. Do not take the advanced class until you have mastered some of those things inside of the beginners class. Please, 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 please don't. Okay, so, but this was sublimation and bling. And I think we did this inside the Silhouette Studio. And I kind of just broke it down so that we could get the different colors for the different parts. So each part of the shirt, I used the same color rhinestone, or each part of the design, I used the same color rhinestone for each part. The only part that does not have bling on it is Mickey's legs, Minnie's legs, and her arms right there, and her face. But every other part has bling. Inside of the class, I show how to bling. Inside of the advanced class, I show how to bling the entire Mickey, including her eyes. Everything is blinged in the advanced class to show you how to do that with an image. So you can do sublimation, but this is sublimation. If anybody asks, this shirt is a Sublim sublimate polyester shirt, and it is pretty thin. I do like these shirts. I know I live in South Florida. I need something cool. I can't have thin, but a lot of the polyester shirts are thin. They're not really thick shirts, but this one isn't. It doesn't feel like the dry fit material though. That's the one difference. It doesn't feel like the dry fit material. Hey, Paula D. Hey, DB. Hey, Tamika. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Martha Jordan. Hey, Barb. Marilyn says she's been experimenting with a lot of things today. I haven't really been experimenting. I've just been working with a lot of things today. Like a lot. But it's all good. Everything is good. No complaints. Natasha received everything to start rhinestones on shirt. Looking for your videos. Awesome, Natasha. Just go on Craftable Things and there's tons of videos. But as you know, there's a lot of videos on bling. Marilyn has videos, making with Marilyn, the baby's booty, crafting with Delonda, Angel Bee Design. Like a lot of people have Dimps Design. Everybody has like a lot of different videos showing different techniques. Juana has videos on bling. Her videos are good too. What's Juana's channel? Why can't I? The Crafty Puerto Rican. That's Juana's channel. She has videos. Oh, there's a lot of people who have bling videos. So yeah. Yep, you're gonna be ready. And you're gonna love them. You're going to love them. Judy, that seems to be a trending thing lately, that these orders are delayed, because I have a few things that have been delayed. So I don't know what's going on. I hope you get it soon. Hey, Miss Janita. Happy Monday. I haven't seen Miss Gail yet. I haven't seen Miss Gail. Mama Vi. Hey, Miss Sharon Davenport. What puff did I use for the key fobs? I'll put the link. And they come with they come with the key ring already on it. So that's pretty cool. Like this is the key ring. All of the puffs have the key ring already attached to it. So I just put it here on the key fob, and then I'm probably gonna put a little mini. Once I'm gonna do some other stuff to it. But I just had like some leftover resin, and I didn't really want to waste it. So I was like, let me just throw. And then I don't know if you guys have seen on my channel before, like years ago, I made these resin straw thingies, and I just need to clean it up. I didn't clean it up, but I need to clean it up. It's like the Louis Vuitton symbol or logo, and so I just need to clean up because I over poured the resin in, and so when I over poured the resin in, it filled in parts that wasn't supposed to be filled in. But it's a fairly easy fix. I'm just going to get my X-Acto knife and slice it out. It's still kind of soft. It's not fully cured yet. This one isn't. So I should be fine doing that. Hold on one second, Stacy. Let me check for the puffs that I got. I got to go on Amazon. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. And then, but the other stuff that I'm doing that I did today, I'm going to have a video on it. I've been in my video making era. I think I'm starting to feel good about it. Marilyn, thank you for all the pep talks, because Marilyn has been giving me a lot of pep talks. So, and one was that I couldn't come on live yesterday until I finished the video. And I did finish recording yesterday in time, but something else happened. I think when I went on YouTube, I saw that Sean of Go Savvy was on, and I just wanted to watch her. I wasn't going to come on. I just wanted to watch what she had going on, and she was quilting. The quilt that she is making is so beautiful, y'all. She pieced together like different designs and images, and it just looks so good. It looks really, really good. So definitely check her out if you get a chance to. You will not be disappointed, especially if you like to do quilting. She does laser, like she works with lasers and things like that too. But definitely this quilt she's been making, she's been doing it for like the past few Sundays, and it looks so good. I need to I'm going to start by getting the rest of these dominoes, because I have 2 sets of dominoes that I'm working on for her, and the 2 cards, the 2 decks of playing cards, which those aren't really bad. I'm printing them out from my printer, but it's just the setup process of setting it up and printing them out like that. Oh, I have new faux leather. This is new faux leather, y'all, that I got. I got a whole bunch of other new faux leather. I'm going to show y'all. So this is like a glittery faux leather pack that I got. Super glittery with some stars in it. Now this is, you can feel this glitter. This is not smooth glitter. Like this is a little harder, but this is it. And then I have one that's just like a solid glitter color. And this is more like a more fine glitter, even though you can still feel it, but it's like a fine glitter. And then you see the back. These are all faux leather sheets. They're all faux leather sheets. Of course, these glitter, that's not faux. That's, they said it's faux leather, but it's, you know, it's glitter. So I got this one that came with it. This is actually really pretty. And it has like that smooth cloth kind of like backing. That looks, it's really pretty. I like that one too. Almost like a holographic mosaic. And this one is that? Oh, that's just a piece. I was like, what is that on there? It's just a like a hole punch. And this one is smooth. Like this glitter faux leather, you cannot feel the glitter. So it's a little bit, it's, you know, a little different. I had to get me some fabric and I did not want to go to Joann's. And honestly, y'all, I think I got this fabric from Temu too. I think I got this fabric from Temu. Well, I got this fabric from Amazon, but I also remember getting a pack kind of similar to this from Temu. So I think I shouldn't have bought this. I think this might be going back. So I have different material, like it's just like a different patterns in here. Like stripes, you got different patterns in here. And then same for this one right here. What else did I get? I got some more faux leather. Y'all probably don't really want to see all that faux leather that I have. And then I also, so I was going through all my stuff and I just wanted to show you guys a few things. So I made this key fob during a live about almost 3 years ago. So if you go on the Craftable Things site and you see the community tab, you'll see where I shared a video of me doing key fobs almost 3 years ago because it was October 2021, I believe. It was October 2021. And I made this key fob with the Cricut. This is a more fancier key fob. Like this is really cute. And this is before we were bling crazed. And then I made these with HTV and faux leather. And this is HTV on this side and the inside is faux leather. Now the thing is that I actually subbed these. And when I went to look for them, I was looking for the ones that I subbed. I'm like, what are these? These are the ones that I subbed that night. And that was 3 years ago. And as y'all see, all of that area for sublimation, that all faded. And these were supposed to be, this was supposed to be a sublimation faux leather, like faux leather that could be subbed on. And this is what happened 3.5 years later. So I am going to show this on Craftable Things, but I kept this up here so that I could remember to show everybody. But that sublimation ink faded on the faux leather. So I don't know. Also, what I found is in my stash of goodies, Tracy Johnson made this for me like 3 years ago. And look how cute this is. So y'all know that I think I'm a hot mess, and I really am a hot mess. That is not an understatement. Martha, hey Martha. I've been saying this so much. Even my friends are like, you need to just step away for a little bit. Like, you need to go on your trip. And every Sunday every summer I go on a trip. And so this summer is a little bit different because I thought I was going to be super happy to go alone because I knew that my pockets were going to be a lot lighter if I was traveling alone without Taylor. But I'm going to miss her. Like, and I really don't want to be so far away, like across the water while she's here. And, you know, her first time away from everyone. Yeah, she has her dad. He'll go up in a heartbeat. Her grandma will go up. Like but it's still different. Like I still feel, but I do need to get away. I do need to do something. I can't get away if I'm in the house. So I have to do something like away from the house. So you're so right. I am going to be exhausted. Hey, Miss Starla. Hey, Miss Starla. Miss Janita, you remember that live? You probably were on that live telling me where to put the stones at. And this is before I even really knew. This is honestly really before like I really knew like how to bling and like all the insides. Like this, I was like Delonda would say, a baby beginner at this time when I did this one. So, but Miss Janita used to be there making sure I did not have any flipped over stones, overlapping stones. And at that time, I didn't really pay attention to it that much either. So, so Latasha, the next beginners class is probably going to be, I haven't put it on the website yet, but the next beginner class is probably going to be, let me check. I'm looking at the 28th, but I may do it on that Saturday, so don't hold me to that because I may do it on Saturday instead of the Sunday. I haven't really decided yet, so it may be Saturday, but I'll put it up in the. I'll put it up on the website and I'll put it in the group. And then I'm also going to do the advanced class. In the advanced class, I may have the advanced class the week before on, that's what I'm trying, because I don't want anybody who takes, seriously, y'all, I got to be very, very serious about this. I don't want anyone who takes the beginner class to sign up for the next week's or the very next day's advanced class, because I don't feel like if you do the beginners class, I really think that you need time. I think you need to look at the stuff. I think you need to watch the replay. I think you need to practice, and you may practice and you may dive into it and you may learn, how to do it, and you may really fully understand, and you may not need the advanced class. Or I don't want you to take the beginners class and then you take the advanced class, and then that's just a whole bunch of information that you have, and then you're overwhelmed by it. So I'm really thinking, and I can't control what people do, but I really think that I need to just do it before the advanced class, before the beginners class. So that way I don't have people signing up for the beginner and advanced class in that same time frame, because it just does not work out well. I don't like it. And so that's what I think I'm gonna do. Hey, Retired Crafter. Hey, Little Stitch LLC. How you been? Oh, Miss Dempsey Boo. Hey, Dempsey Boo, I got your message. So Miss Tracy, and I still kept the dollar in here because I'm not spending this dollar. Miss Tracy made this for me almost 3 years ago, and I have 2 key fobs. I was trying to see if I could go ahead and bling these. This is a nice key fob. Like, this is very, very nice material. Look at this key fob, y'all. It's very nice. So she made me these 2, and I have this key fob, and then this is just so nice. This is really nice. And y'all see on the top, it says, "God bless this hot mess." I'm not carrying this, so I keep it. I like, if y'all send me something, like, I'm just gonna keep it, and I'm gonna put it aside and put it up. I'm never gonna get rid of it, but I don't want to dirty it up. I think she worked really hard on this. Look at the stitching, y'all. Look at, like, this is very, very nice. Look at that. It's very nice. So I'm adding this over here. I have some more. I bought me some more chalk, for sewing chalk, because I needed it. What else do I have over here? You already saw the webbing that I have. I'm sure I got a whole bunch of other stuff. In a minute, I'm gonna start back working, y'all. But so maybe 2 years ago, was that in 2021? It might have been 2021. So when I saw Eve, and I know you guys often hear me say, well, Eve gave me all this faux leather. So I went to a Graphics Pro Expo in Charlotte, and this was before any of the, like, when everybody came. Like this was a Graphics Pro Expo. I did get a chance to meet Jesse there at that Graphics Pro Expo. They were there too, but it wasn't like anything planned. Like I was just going to go. And I have this stuff from Eve. So Eve gave me these, and these could be made into key fobs. Like these are for key fobs, because when I pulled out the bag, I have all of the hardware for them. So I don't know if she applied, and this had to be 2021. What's that? I think, yeah, October 2021, because 2022 is when Evie had the get together, not the Bling Fest, but she had where she put like a gathering on for anybody who came to Graphics Pro that year. And we and then 2023 was Bling Fest, and we didn't do Graphics Pro like that. We didn't do, yeah, so I think that's kind of how that went. But I don't know if she put these on herself. I'm thinking that maybe she did put these on herself. Like these are probably Hot Fix rhinestone sheets that maybe she cut and put on. That's what it looks like. But these look so pretty. Like the bling on this is like intense. Look at this bling, and then you have the bling that we made. But like, look at, I don't know if you guys can even see, like this. I love these. I love these. So, but we could definitely make like key fobs with these too. That's what she has. So I have quite a few of these. I don't even know. I think she was just like destashing, getting rid of a lot of stuff that she had. But I'm thinking that maybe she made these. Like maybe she cut them and put them together. So maybe that's an alternative of if you don't want to hand place them, and if you like this type of look, which I do, then you could totally do something like this. Like this looks really cute. Really fancy, y'all. Really, really fancy. See, like this one doesn't have it on there. So that's what I'm thinking, that maybe she put this on here. Like I have a few. I'm gonna have to test this out. I have some bling sheets that I could, yep, I have a few of these that she extra ones without the bling on it. So I could definitely get some bling sheets and cut it up and see, at least just have them in like 1 inch increments and do these. But these are really pretty. So I will be pulling out my bling sheets because I have quite a few Hot Fix bling sheets. Y'all know I got a lot of stuff. Doesn't make sense. Hey, Tiffany, welcome. Nylon wouldn't work on the nylon. Uh-oh. Stacy, what I miss? I missed something, Stacy. Maybe I don't remember. Hey, Donzel. Where I can rewatch the classes, where I can really focus on. Yes, Miss Sharon Davenport. Miss Sharon Davenport, because I think you have access to all the classes. I think you have access to all of the classes. So yes, Miss Sharon Davenport, please, 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 please. And if you have any questions, please let me know, because you have there. I think over the past maybe 2 or 3 months, I haven't seen you in a class. And I'm not complaining. I like that. So you have access to all the classes. I don't think there's anything new that I'm really going over now. I do go over how to do the portraits. 3D. I'm trying to think what else I go over in the advanced class. I do go over a few other things, but I think you've caught all of them. Yes, Tamika. But that's the thing. Like, I really feel like, okay, for the classes, if you don't know like a lot about designing or anything like that, I think the classes may be good. I think they are good. I do show a lot of different things, tricks, tips, and just techniques. But I also show a lot of stuff on my YouTube channel that you can go back and watch and just follow along with the video. And if you follow along with the video, you're not going to get it the first time, but you have to keep doing it. Like you have to keep doing it. So I show people how to do it because I want y'all to create your own stuff. Like sometimes it's just easier to make what you like as opposed to just always going to buy what somebody else likes and makes. So that's just my opinion. Hey, Arnique, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If those babies are near you, tell them I said hey. Hey, Sonia Burnett, welcome. Everything is delayed. Everything is delayed, y'all. I don't know what I was thinking, maybe because of the holiday. And then now, because of the hurricane, if there's anybody in Texas, I think the hurricane mostly affected Galveston, Texas. Sending all my prayers to you guys. I know how rough hurricanes can be on a community, because every year we're probably dealing with a hurricane. So I totally understand. And it is a stressful time. It really is. It is a stressful time dealing with hurricanes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Vera. Vera, I was just thinking that. Hey, Karen Cade, welcome. Welcome in everybody that I missed. I'm so late. Hey, Josie. Are you still here? Have you made it back home? Are you good? Let us know below, please, if you're still here. That popped up yesterday, but I cannot find it. So we did a Tiffany, we did a leather I'm gonna work while I'm talking to you. Oh, I want to show you something else. We did a leather a faux leather craft on Friday night. Evie and I did. But so we did that. We did a few projects Friday night, and then that Tuesday, I think I did another faux leather craft. I may do something tomorrow night or faux leather because it's really nice. They make really good gifts. And the key fobs, honestly, like you can sell these key fobs. These key fobs are just that nice that you can actually like sell these if that's something that you're into. But also there are somebody, as soon as I went on my homepage, y'all know, like once you post a video about something or once you search something, other videos will come out. There is somebody recently now who is doing like a whole key fob. I don't know if it's like a key fob or a faux leather camp or faux leather or something, but somebody, I can't remember who it was. And if I remember, I will mention it tomorrow night. But somebody was doing they had a faux leather video up, but it's just like they're doing a lot of different faux leather things because I've been seeing these videos almost every day since last week, Tuesday, when I did that live with the faux leather. So somebody's posting a lot of different, and they look like amazing projects. Thanks everybody. Please like tonight's topic, and I'm not even gonna say I'm not gonna be on here long, but tonight's Josie, guess what I'm using today? So if you guys didn't know, Josie is not selling this right now, but Josie used to sell UV resin. And so my UV resin is still good. And I purchased this UV resin. When did we start using a lot of UV resin? Maybe 3 years ago. That had to be 2021. When Josie started selling UV resin. I had been using UV resin for like other projects and things like that. And then Josie started selling UV resin. So I bought a whole bunch of UV resin from Josie. But she hasn't been selling it now, it's still good, Josie. It's still good. So on the dominoes, like I've been working on these dominoes. I need to keep working on them, and I just customized it with a sticker. And so I used quick set epoxy for the actual domino, but for the back part of it where I put the sticker on for the family, I just coated that with Josie's UV resin, and it's still good. It hasn't yellowed, and it's been here for I've had it for a while now, like a while. You just got to keep it away from the sun. Am I frozen? Don't tell me I'm frozen. Shay, which link? The link to the puff balls? Shay, you better not buy nothing. I did post a link to the puff balls, but Shay, you better not buy anything. I'll post it again, not for you, Shay, in case it did not come through. Miss Sharon Davenport, you know you're gonna make sure I work and talk. I can't keep up. I need to go all the way down so I can keep up with the chat. Hey, Minerva and Terry. Anybody I missed? I'm sorry. I'm just scrolling down. I'm scrolling, and then I'm gonna start. What you call it? Thank you, Stacy. I'm always so far behind. I agree. Yes, please do that. Maybe one day this week I'll have like a meetup of not it can't be this week, maybe next week. I'm not going to say that yet until I have a time. I may just pop up and do something. Those were the faux leather sheets. Those are the faux leather sheets. Hey, Nikki A. Hey, Nikki A. Thank you, Nani's Journey. Hey, Miss Merlinda. Hey, Miss Merlinda. So, Sonia, to sign up for any of my classes, it's on my website on craftable-things.com. But right now, there's no classes to sign up for. I'll probably have the class listed sometime this week for the advanced and the beginners. But remember, please don't take the advanced class if you don't take the beginners class, please. And if you take the advanced class, don't sign up right away for the, if you take the beginners class, don't sign up right away for the advanced class. Give yourself some time, learn the tricks, go and look at some of my other videos. Like on my channel, I have how to do the 3D shadow. I have the portrait. Something else I have there. I have how to turn text into shapes. So if you have like a heart, or if you had a car and you feel like you want to take words and have it formed in the shape of a car, you can do that just based off of that one video of the heart. Like the same thing would apply. I did this shirt on a live 2.5 years ago. I think I did that. This was close to the beginning of 2022 when I did this shirt on a live. I did the design, and at that time I used to do a lot. Like now, for the most part, when I get on, I brush. I do the brushing and I press the shirts and everything. But at that time in 2022, I used to do more like designing and figuring out, because honestly I was still really learning the different softwares. I used to work with StarCraft Create a lot, and then also Silhouette Studio. So I was really just working with the programs and figuring things out. And so that's kind of like, this was my very first sublimation bling shirt. And of course it had to be mini. I told y'all I love mini and I love gnomes. I love mini and gnomes. Exactly. No more, Miss Sharon Davenport. And we appreciate you. And thank you so much for buying our designs and supporting our businesses, because that's really what you're doing. You really are. Thank you. Hey, Miss Sharon Davis. Hey, Samika. Welcome in. Miss Merlinda, this was a while ago. I pulled out I was like, oh, let me look through my shirts and see what I have. Like, what do I don't wear? Like, what shirts do I not wear? And I love this shirt. I'm going to actually update mini. I'm going to make another mini shirt. I'll make another mini shirt because it's about time for me to go and pay Minnie a visit. So I need to update the shirts. Are you in Facebook group? Yeah, I put it in the Facebook group. I rarely put it on the Facebook page. I usually put it in my Facebook group, Miss Sonia. Do earrings. Earrings, Tamika, I miss what are we gonna do? Oh, with some faux leather. We can do some faux leather earrings. So that's how I started my faux leather journey out. So I started my faux leather journey out by doing earrings. And my grandma, like, she just went crazy too with doing faux leather earrings too. And then she stopped doing them. But that's how I started out my faux leather journey, was with earrings. It's Amy. Stacy, that's who it is. Amy Romeo or Romo, something like that. Yeah, she has tons of faux leather videos that she's been pushing out these past few days. I'm telling y'all, once I put up that faux leather video on Tuesday, it was just like I started seeing her videos. Like every day I would see like a different video that she would be posting. So definitely, if you're looking to do more faux leather projects, key fobs are not the only things that you can do with faux leather. Okay, so check out. And if you guys are buying any of these faux leather bundles or anything like that, you need other projects to do besides just key fobs. Okay, unless you're about to start a key fob empire. I don't know. Maybe you are. But in case you're not, I'm not trying to start a key fob empire, but I am addicted to the key fobs. Check her out. And then you can also make things like this. Like this was actual leather, but you can still make things like this with faux leather. Okay, I made this with my Glow Forge or one of the lasers, but maybe the Aura. But you can totally do something like this with faux leather. All you're going to be doing is cutting the faux leather in this shape and then piecing it together. That's it. Now, the only thing you're not going to be able to really do good is get those little circles. The laser burnt those holes through there, but you can still do pretty well. You can still do pretty well for yourself. Hey, Louise McLean. What's my... Oh, Nikki. Oh, I pray that everything continues the way it is. Girl, I'm not even going to tell you that because I don't want to jinx you. I'm not even going to tell you what happened to me one year with these hurricanes. I'm not even going to tell you. But hey, Louise. Thanks, Bart. I'm not frozen. Okay. Those puffs are really cute. They are. They really are. And I like the fact that it comes with the key ring on, and the key ring is like a rose gold. Oh, so all I'm doing now is just making sure I don't have any sharp edges on the dominoes. If you just got here, I'm making dominoes for a family reunion. And so all I'm doing now is just making sure that there's no sharp edges on my dominoes. That's it. Hey, Onyx, thank you. Get your faux leather. So the faux leather I got that faux leather from Amazon. I got that from Amazon. That pack came from Amazon. Like I bought a few packs from Amazon these past few days, in addition to faux leather that I have in the other craft room. I didn't need it, but I got it. I didn't need it. I got it. Miss Belinda, you do. Was this one that I shared in the member tab? It might have been one I shared in the member tab. At that time, when I made this, I did not sell any. I will never sell anything mini. But at that time, when I made this, I didn't sell bling designs. So I'm pretty sure I sold it. I'm pretty sure I gave it away to my members. I did not sell them. It took me a while to sell bling designs. It was a lot of encouragement from a lot of you guys. It's the reason why I even started selling my bling designs. A lot of encouragement. So thank you guys for that. Thank you. I don't want to hurt your ears by, I know y'all can hear that on paper. If it's too much, I'll probably just hang on for a little bit and then that'll be it. Miss Sharon Davis, I don't know. Send me an email, Miss Sharon Davis, or we could just hop on a Zoom. You can probably do a Zoom. Zoom is better for me. We could do a Zoom, but send me an email so that we can set it up. Nighttime works pretty good for me as long as it's not Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. But for the most part, night works really good for me too. It does. Let's see. Let's see. Not now. Why is it? That's so crazy. All right, y'all. Yes, show some beginner projects. Like, so everybody's at different levels of crafting. And so I still do, like, I do a wide range of things like all the time. So I'm not like always just doing like stuff that's, I guess people would consider advanced. Like I do like a lot of stuff like this. Playing with I love playing with epoxy. I don't do it often. I don't do it often because of the timing, but I was going to cut these out with my laser. If I would have cut these out with my laser, I would have been done with these already because I could have cut them out with my laser. The holes would have already been like burnt or engraved. I would have had engraved holes on the center and that would have been fine. But guess what? They would have been this cute purple color with the laser. I mean, I could have did some purple acrylic, but still, like I like doing this sometimes when I have time. Did I have time today? Not really, but I did it. So all that matters is that all of the dominoes are hard. Like I made them. I mixed. I used maybe about almost 30 ounces of epoxy, and also with these resin molds. Like so, one of the resin molds you guys will see in the video. One of the resin molds came from China. The other came from I think Temu. Like I bought it a while ago. But the one from China was here for, I've had that set for a while. But it comes with the box, the mold for the box. So we need to get into our topic for today before I'll be like, okay, yo, that's it. I have some goals. Let me go over my goals a little bit. So I want to do at least 2 videos this week, and I've already met that. Like I've actually surpassed that. I have 3 videos that I've done. I do have to do a little tweaking, like to do the intro and stuff like that. But I already have 3 videos, so I'm probably gonna put 2 of those videos up this week and save one for next week. So I'm starting to move ahead again. Like I'm not working from behind anymore. My goal is to work from ahead, and then I'm also trying to be in bed by 3 p.m. at least 3 to 4 nights this week because I'm getting a little bit tired and I'm just trying to get myself to sleep. So there's going to be a lot of things I have to do so that I can be to sleep because I have not been sleeping. In the mornings, I'm going to do 45 minutes of my Peloton 4 times this week. And then at night or in the evening, early evening, I'm going to do about 15 minutes of Peloton. I don't want to do too much because what I realized is that when I do the 30 minutes at night before like getting ready for bed and everything, I am wired. Like I am not sleepy at all. And so I need to do that a little bit earlier. I'm back to no eating out. And I'm going to go to the grocery store this week. And I'm going to go to the grocery store on Wednesday. That's one of that's my goal for Wednesday is for me to go to the grocery store and not Instacart it. I'm not going to Instacart anything. I'm not eating out, meaning I'm not going to order any food in. I'm not going to go to any restaurants to eat this week. I am just going to cook my food or eat whatever is here or eat my crackers and cheese, my Triscuits and cheese. That's it. And then Thursday, so for the most part, I have August boxes pretty much set. I'm a little behind for September for the bling boxes, so I need to have all of that done. And I want to finalize that by Friday. So those are my goals for this week. Those are my goals for this week. And also another goal that I have, and it's I got to do it every day, is make sure that I read my devotional. Because usually like when I'm at work, like when I'm going to work, like I'll have it with me. So I'll just pull it out and read it if I forget to read it at home because it's going to travel with me. But I find that being at home, like, and having that time in the morning, like I'm just not, I'm off track and I need to get myself back on track. So every day, that's one of my daily goals is to read that devotional every morning. And then also my Peloton is like, it's just 4 times out of the week. So those are my goals. I am still doing I wrote notes to discuss, but I do have things broken down per day. And that's on my day sheets. I'm in the process also of making a book out of it. So you guys will see that. But my daily sheets that I have where the goals are broken down, what's important, like I have that inside of it's in my room. But I went through that yesterday, and I think Sunday before I go live, I need to make sure that I have that all filled out. That's another reason why I did not want to go live, because I want to make sure that I'm really assessing my week, looking at the past week, looking at the present or upcoming week, and then actually making goals that will work for that week. So that's what I got going on, y'all. I'm sorry. That's what I got going on. You can, yeah, you could do, yeah. That's what I was thinking of doing, Maryland. So on Wednesday, we're gonna have a craft afternoon at Maryland's, and Marilyn Dimps and we will be making chapstick or lip balm holders. And I have fabric, but I was really thinking of using maybe some faux leather to do it too. That's what I was thinking. The only thing with the faux leather, if it's anything that we have to flip in, well, I'm done. Well, those are kind of small though. Those are kind of small. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hurricanes are yucky. Just what I was thinking, Marilyn. Yes, we should use some faux leather. Hey, Jesse. Showing how to run some sub. Yep. That was a long time ago. That was before I did any classes. That was before anything. Like, I was so determined to learn how to do like the bling with some, like, this is really what I wanted to do. This is really how I learned mostly everything that I know like about bling, is because I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do bling and sublimation. Like, that was my reason for learning how to bling, because that's what I wanted to do. So here we are, bling and some and bling and some more. Hey, Miss Lena Doyle Crafting. Hey, Miss Gail. Miss Gail, did you send me an email or a message on Messenger? Aw. Oh, look at my best friend who never comments on anything. My best friend never comments on anything. And let me tell y'all something. You cannot, just because somebody comments on your post or comments on different things or that or whatever, now that it doesn't mean anything, because I do feel like people take their time out to post and to comment and to do things like that. But if you have people in your life who don't text me, who don't do like a lot of social media and stuff like that, generally I don't. If you saw my personal Facebook page, you would be like, oh, she never posts anything. So I'll post craftings, and that's usually about it. Like, I do more posting on this side than I do on my personal side. I've always been like that. Like, I'm not one to overshare. And it's not really oversharing, but like, that's just not me. But my best friend, she does not post anything. She does not, and she does not comment. Like, she'll be your friend somewhere, but she's not gonna comment. She's a Sagittarius like Dimps. But honey, when she posted on my on one of my pictures today, just now, I just saw it, and she is my biggest hype person. I don't have to talk to her every day. Like, she knows, like, she's busy, I'm busy. Like, we both, but at the end of the day, like, if I need her, like, she's there. She doesn't feel any type of way if she calls me and I don't answer. I don't feel any type of way if I call her and she doesn't answer. I know that she loves me. And she is my biggest hype person. If I feel like I can't do something, she is going to convince me that I can do it. And I'm going to do it better than anybody else. That's just her. Like, she's going to do that. So she just, her comment under my picture just now, she's a hot mess. I love her. I don't see nothing from you, Miss Gail. Miss Gail, let me know what happened. I don't have to say it in here. Hey, Miss Sonia. Y'all, Miss Sonia be up so late at night. Don't forget, y'all. So I told you guys what my goals are. Let me know what your goals are for this week. I am going to work towards doing a little more meal prep, like how Barb is more like, I want to, that's one of my goals for by the end of the summer or by the end of, before I go back to work, is to work on meal prepping. And I think I need to work on that now before I actually go back into the school. I need to work on that now so I can start getting that habit, so I can start, getting that flow going with meal prep. Even if I just meal prep from Monday through Friday, or, like I could do something like that, but I need to work on that. Hey, Nicole Jones, welcome. Hey, Bridget. Jesse, I was talking about you earlier when I met you at Graphics Pro in 2021. It was a long time ago. Hey, SJ Braggs. Welcome. Finally, it was delayed. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Marlene. So the topic today, y'all, is no reaction or response is sometimes the best. Like, have you ever been in a situation to where, so I'm going to talk about me. I'm going to talk about me for a little bit. Now, I'm going to want to respond to things. And honestly, YouTube has really helped me to not always need a response. Like, I don't need to be right. I don't have to react to something. Even like some things though, a response or reaction is required. Okay. But not all things. And sometimes that is for the best. It's almost like if you see something you don't like, just keep moving, right? Like you don't have to always say something about certain things, because sometimes even our reaction or response could be taken the wrong way. Like what were your intentions, or like what state of mind were you in when you reacted or responded? And I have found that sometimes it's just best not to respond or best not to react. Like even if I see something going on, like, okay, I see a little, but you don't have to say anything, right? Like, but it's so hard sometimes not saying anything. And like, are you wrong for always saying something about things? Or like, how do you guys feel? Let me know where you guys stand on that, because for me, sometimes it is very hard not to say something. It's very hard not to say something. But sometimes like nobody needs to know. Like, you don't need to say anything. And sometimes, like, what if it's like not even your business, like, and you're still saying something? Like, when do you not say something? I've started doing a thing where, did this hurt me? How bad did it hurt me? Like, what's the level of hurt that I am because of this? And by me responding or reacting, is that going to make the situation better? Does anybody really care about how you really feel about the situation? Like a lot of times before I respond or react, I'm going to think about it and I'm going to have a discussion with myself, just to see if it's worth it. Like, what am I trying to get out of responding, or what am I trying to get out of reacting? Right? Because we're responding and reacting because it's something internal that's making us want to respond or react. But I feel like if it's not hurting anybody, if I wasn't hurt by it, then how, like, does that, so even if you respond or react, like when you measure it and you see like the need for that response or reaction, do you kind of pull back when you realize, I'm still going to respond, or I'm still going to have, an opinion, or I'm still going to react to this, but I'm going to tone it down a bit, because maybe, when you start to look at things objectively, like, but you know what, I still need to say something, but not that it doesn't need, it's almost like when you come in late to work, your boss see you coming in late to work, And you may be late to work, but guess what? It's not really affecting anybody that you're going to be late to work or that you're coming in late to work. But I mean, it is affecting the company because when you're late to work, it's like you're still in time. So as somebody who's in leadership, like when do you say something like right away? Hey, listen, this can't happen. Or do you assess the situation because maybe they're a good worker, maybe they work hard, maybe they stay late. Do you assess that situation or do you just, go in and say, hey, I know you do this, but you still need to be on time because, other people are looking at that. If we start allowing you to be late, then it's just going to trickle down to other people. Like, in that case, I find like, you have no choice but to kind of say something. But when do you hold back from saying something? Like, does it just have to be super offensive or does it have to hurt you? Like, when do you say something? I'm not be talking a lot. I'm gonna be talking a whole lot. Nikki, you should definitely use it. You should use that mold. Make a chest set. Even if you don't need it, like, do you have a lot of resin? I have a lot of resin. Y'all know resin will go bad too. I opened up some resin the other day, y'all, and that resin, because I was planning to do this. Y'all, that resin was no good. It was, I don't even know what color that resin had turned. And I had never opened it before. I had never opened it. And I don't even know what color the resin was. That's how bad it was. So if you have resin, make sure you use it. Or don't buy the resin until you're ready to use it. Now I did have some that I had for a while in there, and that one's still good. Like that's what I use for these. But y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and let me see what you guys said because I'm behind, of course. Yes. All right. Next in the morning. Vera, I was so like I could not stop. I used to go to the gym in my younger days. I used to go to the gym and exercise at night. Like I would go after work, but I was a lot younger then, and I mean I still stay up all night now, but it was different. So this is how I'm just putting in my I'm filling in the holes. So I'm using chalk paint and I'm just filling in the holes with the tip of the paintbrush. I had to look at this. This is a shame. I didn't even realize what I was using as a paintbrush. And so any extra paint, I can get that off after I'm done. Now I was using this part, like the brush, to paint the inside, that little indentation right there, indentation, but I let it dry because I've been talking so much. I let it dry. So I'm gonna have to get another one and just paint that in. But let me see what you guys said about our topic. Let me see what you guys say about the topic. Sorry, y'all. I be having to focus. So I'm gonna let that. I may do another coat on there, and then see what I'm gonna do. I'll do this later. I got more to do, so I can do my time lapse later. Go back at 1 p.m. Oh, hey, Porty Town. Miss Gail, you have a lot to do. Miss Sheridan, I don't know if it's considered faux leather. I think it's something else. I don't necessarily think it's faux leather. But I'm not 100% sure. So don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. All right. Our dominoes are coming out pretty decent. Let's do a snap pouch. We can do both. Because I don't think it's gonna take long for us to do either project. So we can totally do both. That would be fun. Okay, thanks, Barb. Of course, I knew Barb would know. Barb already answered it. I knew Barb. I knew Barb would know. Barb knows those things. I knew it. I'm just filling this in with filling in the little holes. This is the easiest way, at least I think, to do it for me. Got 2 bundles of scrap of grilled leather. Nice. I think that light mint green is very pretty. Perfect. So Barb said you can embroider on both cork and faux leather, and it can be cut with a cutter. You have it laser cord. So I know somebody was asking Barb. I don't remember when, but somebody asked about doing applique, like using faux leather for applique. Is that like a thing? Can you use like I'm pretty sure you can put it in its place, but what do you think? Like you can use it for applique, but what do you think like as far as the longevity of it? Like, is it something, have you ever used faux leather for applique? Or is that something that you wouldn't suggest doing? Because I'm pretty sure you can put it in, you can use it, but like if somebody's going to be washing something or, like that, then maybe that's not ideal. Let me know. So Myleen's goals are, one of her goals is to finish unfinished projects, clean out craft room closet. So how many, so this is my question, Myleen. So like about how many unfinished projects are you going to say? Are you going to say, you know what, this week I'm going to pull out 2 unfinished projects and I'm going to complete those? Or are you going to say, like, because don't overwhelm yourself. If you like me, you have lots of unfinished projects. So are you going to say, like, I'm just going to do 1 unfinished project this week? Because you're still going to have other things that you might want to work on. If you do that, let me know. That might be a challenge. Like, that might be a challenge. I may need to pull out my unfinished things and work on some of those too. Get some done. I generally go back after time to finish it, but I do have some that I have not finished. I do. So let me know what your plan. I may join you on that. It's not gonna be a goal, but it'll be something. Y'all know my sheet that I have, like, priorities and stuff like that. It's not gonna be on the priority side, but it may, if I can get to it. But I do want to do that. I do want to finish some of my stuff. Hey, Victoria's Creations, welcome in. So Nani's journey is to ride her e-bike more often. Okay, I totally get that. Nani's journey, totally. So Stacy's goal is going to be making a schedule for the week. That's a goal in and of itself, Stacy, is making, like, actually having the mindset to sit down and to make the goals. That is a goal. And to be all family at least 1 day a week. Yes, yes, yes. She has upper GI on Wednesday, so I'm not worrying about food. Okay. I got you. But definitely, and at least 1 day dedicated to the family, like the whole entire day. Nothing is wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that at all. Like, that's one thing, like, I know LaShunda, like, I admire, like, how she's setting her stuff up. Like, she has 1 day where she's dedicating. It's Sunday, or it's her and her husband's day. And I love that. Like, it's sometimes, like, I think what COVID did, like, it really kind of like I'm not as social as I used to be. Even though I think this Friday, I don't know if I'm gonna be on Friday. I think on Friday. So one of my friends, Sid, I haven't seen Sid since the pandemic started. Like her birthday was in February, and we went out on her birthday. Like we went to dinner and stuff. And then after that, like I haven't seen her since. Like we would talk like before. So we used to be really good, especially when the pandemic first started. We would FaceTime each other like every single week. Her and our other friend Sans. And y'all, we have not seen each other since then. So I really need to like, and we talked the other day, like maybe like a month ago, and we scheduled to do something on Friday. If it is this Friday, I'm definitely not gonna do crafts and combos. I may come on late, like if we go to eat and come back late, and come back maybe like if I get back like about 10 o'clock, I'll come on for a little bit, maybe have something to make. But I cannot miss this dinner date with Sid. Because we used to like we were faithful about like going to dinner, doing different things. So I cannot miss it with her. Like she's become an aunt, and I haven't even seen the baby. I haven't even seen the baby. So I definitely need to do that. So okay, so let's see. Shay Shay said it's definitely not hard. She just keeps it moving, which I think like that's generally the best. But is there a time where you feel like, okay, I have to say something? Like I can't just not say anything. Like I feel like everything like and no response and no reaction is a response and reaction, right? That it pretty much just says like how you feel. Like no response, okay, then it's not for me. It's like yeah, it's not even worth my time to be stressed out over a response. And honestly, sometimes I feel like certain response, like people are not going to understand. And honestly, my biggest prayer is always it's always for me to understand people more than I am understood, and to love more than I am loved. Like that is my prayer all the time. That's what I strive for, is to understand. Like if it's fine if nobody ever understands me. But I don't want to go through life not being understanding of others and not understanding them, and not like everybody is different. Everybody is different. So that is what I pray for. So that kind of like honestly usually kind of is what directs me in certain responses or reactions to things. It's just that you don't know what people have going on, and if it's that bad, then like Shay Shay, like I'm gonna just keep it moving. Telling you, sometimes you have to pick your battles. You do. Sometimes you have to pick your battles because everything isn't worth like it's not. You have to protect your own self. You have to protect your own sanity, right? So everything is not worth mentioning. Someone, someone, y'all, this is someone. Someone is the one when I get my twist in my hair. Someone does my twist. Someone does my twist. I absolutely love her. So she said, someone says it depends on what it is. So it depends. I totally see that. It can depend, like, it depends. But even that, like, would still, like, you know, that would determine the response and the reaction, like, exactly what the case is. Stacy, I'll be honest, I have a dialogue that I have to hold my tongue with a lot, and it's just not worth the drama for me. Yes. For me to keep my mouth shut is freaking hard. Oh, Stacy. So then that's another thing. So now you're gonna no reaction, no response. Of course, that's avoiding drama and just protecting. I think protecting everyone like around the situation, and because you don't want a hostile environment, right? So that's definitely a reason why like you would not react or respond to certain things. I could totally see and understand that. Totally see and understand that. Patricia's goals are to complete at least one project a week, to read at least 2 chapters in a book, and exercise at least 15 minutes a day. Nice. So, those are all really good goals. I think I've pretty much had these goals, similar goals, for a while. Some of them I have met, like the Peloton. It's so easy for, and I have a video that I'm editing for this channel, and it just shows like what I did in a day. That's it. Like what I had going on. It was mostly work. That's all I did in the day. That was it. But also to read. So I have gotten back on board with my reading, and that has been time for me to step away, go and relax for an hour or 2 hours out of the day. At night, what I have done though is that I've started picking up my books at night, and that helps me to stay up at night. Like I'm not really resting. I'm already not sleeping really good, but when I'm reading my books, it's even worse. So I think that I need to keep my reading to um mid afternoon when I take my lunch break and stuff like that. Then I can read, have lunch, but I cannot do it at night. I can't because it's just like exercising for me. Like that reading just like stimulates my brain, and then my brain is already overstimulated, so it's already thinking of 1,000 things that I'm reading, and then that's just too much. But Patricia, you got this, girl. You got this. What are you gonna do for exercise? Are you gonna do like a walk? Are you gonna ride a bike? Are you gonna just do like some aerobics online? Oh, y'all know what my other goal is to find the dance class that we talked about. So I found a dance class. I found a few dance classes like Zumba and stuff. But I think I want to do like a hip hop dance class because I don't know how to dance hip hop. So I think I want to do like a hip hop dance class. And they have one at one of the centers not far from me, like a city center. And I think I want to go do it. I just One of the schedules doesn't work because it's like Tuesday and Thursday. It was a Zumba one that I was looking at first, but they had like Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I'm trying to look for one that's not Tuesdays and Thursdays. Um, Maybe I could definitely do like Mondays and even Wednesdays, but Tuesdays and Thursdays I can't do. Thank you, Marilyn. Mare Bear. Shay Shay, my pastor talked to me about letting things be. It's but it is. No, but like letting them, because you have people who can't. And there's certain situations where you should just let it go. But it's just something that pushes you to say something. Like, and you just can't hold, like, that takes like a lot of self control, a lot of prayer to just be like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it go. Like it's definitely not worth it. There's been a lot of times where I have felt like that. Like it's not worth it. Like you don't every response, like every action does not deserve a reaction. It doesn't. But sometimes it's not easy. It's not easy at all. So that's the only thing. Mm. Oh, but Barb, you're playing board games and talking with like you probably that was probably good. Sometimes it's okay. Like sometimes it's okay when you go off track a little bit. Sometimes it's okay. So Mylene said sometimes it's best not to say anything. You probably get a chance sometimes later to respond about the situation. It usually comes around again. Mylene, you hit that on the head. That is definitely true. There have been times where certain things happen and I just like I won't say anything, and you then later you get an opportunity, and but by that time you've already kind of like the what you say is more effective at that time than if you would have said it when you were in the middle of that particular situation, if that makes sense. Like, it just sometimes timing is everything too. Timing is everything. So timing is definitely everything. It is. Thanks, Dempsey Boo. I love when I see your name, Dempsey Boo. Even though I see your name on my phone too, but still, you know what I mean. You know. So Patricia said, I believe you have to teach people how to treat you, otherwise you are allowing them to form inappropriate habits. Patricia, just open up the topic even more, Patricia. Just open it up even more. So what Patricia says though, I do agree with that too. I do agree with that. So a lot of times, like sometimes like I won't say anything because I forgot to show you guys this. I'm sorry. So remember how I made the bookmarks the other day? I purchased some decorative elastic for even more bookmarks. Like look how pretty. So instead of just the white band, I'm gonna use, because y'all, I'm using it. I'm gonna use like I have some of these. That's what I purchased that other one for, like these, but I didn't realize like these were like 4 inches. So, but I do have like the smaller ones. Super cute, perfect for bookmarks. You can even use this elastic for like headbands, but I have different things. I got those. They're super, super, super cute. So that's what I got for my bookmarks to use with my bookmarks. But I do plan on making more of these. The key fobs, I've already decided to put the key fobs inside of the break room at school, like some of them, for any of the teachers who may need either a lanyard or key fob or whatever for the school year. I'm gonna put that inside of the in the break room for anybody who may want it. So, but yes, otherwise, you are allowing them to form inappropriate habits. And Patricia, that is also very true. That is, I totally agree with that. Like sometimes you have to nip things in the bud. Sometimes you do. But like do you pick and choose when you do it, or do like are you one of those ones like right off rip, like right away? Oh no, I got like this is we're gonna shut this down right now. Are you one of those, Patricia? Like, is that what you do? Because my mom is like that. My mom, if she has something to say, or if she feels like something is wrong, or she has been wronged, or her kids have been wronged, I think that's the when it comes to Taylor, like I'm probably going to have a reaction. Like I'm probably going to address it. Like I'm not gonna let that just pass. But generally, when it comes to me, for the most part, I usually, a lot of times I'll play dumb. Like I don't know what's happening. But then by the time, like, then I get even more upset. So, and that goes to another thing. And this is going to be another topic that we have. So that goes into a whole nother situation. Like when you're holding things in, like how healthy is that to hold certain things in that you don't say, like you're protecting everything and everybody else, but yourself, like holding all that stuff in, like, is that good? Like, or are you able to process that and say, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm fine. Or are you saying it's not worth it, but you're still holding that inside and you haven't let it out? Like which one? Like this is a whole nother topic. This is something else. Oof. Thought I had a little bit of company. I was like, say no company. Hey, Marika. Hey, Debbie. So someone said, if it's none of my business, I don't get involved. If it's my business, I measure whether it adds or takes away from me. That's kind of how I feel too. Like if it's none of my business and nobody's getting hurt, like it's not a crazy situation. Like no, if it's none of my business, I'm probably gonna keep it moving. But if it is affecting me, like I'm gonna measure like how it affects me, like how much I'm gonna be hurt by it. And if it is something that I can get over, because a lot of things we can get over. So if it's something that I can get over, then I can keep, okay, you know what, this is fine. Or it's just like a situation where, you know what, I don't have to talk to them no more. Like, I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to deal with it. So like, I'm in this situation because this was my choice. Like if it's a situation that wasn't my choice, then that's different. But if it's my choice to be in that situation, then it could be my choice to get out of that situation. Like, and just keep it moving, right? So DKC, hey DKC Crafts. I'm very limited in speaking on anything. If it is not going to hurt me or someone else, I really don't care. I like that. Like that's kind of how I feel. Like if it's not gonna affect me, then we can, we can agree. I can agree to disagree with anybody and don't feel any type of ways towards that person, because everybody is different. Everybody has their own opinion, and let people have their opinions. Like I think for me, like that part, like I could do that like really, really well. But if it affects me, then that's something different. Hey, Evelyn Warner. You're Miss Mudge. We're just chatting. I'm working. Where's Miss Sharon Davenport? Miss Sharon Davenport, you have not reminded me to get to work in a few minutes. Are you still here, Miss Sharon Davenport? Because I'm not working really, really well. I'm not being productive. I'm over here talking. Hey, Miss Rosalind. Miss Rosalind, it's the summer. What you got going on? Are you feeling better? I'll be back to work in a few weeks, y'all. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go. But I'm making good preparation. I'm preparing for going back to school. Definitely gonna keep my schedule. Uh-uh. Definitely gonna keep my schedule. As far as like doing our Sundays and Mondays, Sundays or Mondays. And I only came on like this Monday because Angel was on today. Angel's going to be on early in the afternoons now, only for the summer, because her son has games and she has like a lot of other things going on in the evening times. So on Monday, she's not going to be on at night. Okay. So she's not coming on tonight. That's why I came on now. Shay Shays have a small, tiny circle, so it's rare that I'm in those types of situations. Shay Shay, I don't know if your circle is as small as mine. Like, I don't even have a circle. My best friend lives in New York, and we FaceTime. We on FaceTime once every other month. And if it's something she needs to tell me, then we may FaceTime, or I need to tell her, then we're going to FaceTime a little more often than that. But once every other month, we're going to talk on the phone when we're on our way to work, and it's a quick, like, hey, girl, what's up? You good? You blah, 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 blah. Or maybe, like, are you coming up here? Like, you, like, that sort of thing. Like, I'll sneak away and go see her for a day, 2 days, go get my favorite pizza, and that's it. But that's about it. And I have a few friends here, but I don't like to hang out. I don't like to be in girl crowds. Um, yeah, I don't. And outside of that, y'all my people too. So if I'm not with y'all, I'm in my house working or reading. That's where I am. So yeah, I totally understand, Shay Shay. Totally understand. I be trying to tell Taylor has a small circle too. Like she has a small circle, and her best friends, which I've talked about before, the twins, they've been friends since they were 5 years old. And they never have any issues, like ever. Now she's had friends who've been her friends before, where she had been dragging me on all these play dates, and they're not friends anymore. I mean, she talks to them, but they're not friends like that. Her and the twins are thick as thieves. Miss Sonia is up all the time, like late. The other night, I thought I was going to catch you because I was on with Marilyn, and then when I got off, well, I think Marilyn and I were talking backstage, and I told Marilyn, I'm like, "Oh, Miss Sonia's on," but by the time me and Marilyn got out of StreamYard, you were already off. But that was late. That was really late. Hey, Marta. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Girl, I'm working. Miss Sharon Davenport, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I need to do. But stuff like this, like I just went ahead, like generally when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't record. I'll usually just do it because I feel like nobody really, not that you don't care, but it's not really difficult. But then I know like a lot of people do different things, and I should show it. So usually when I do stuff like this, I don't usually show it, but y'all, I've been so busy. So busy. And then I'm gonna have to prepare for going back to school. Flip and Terrell want to do a day trip. Usually we'll go out of town, like we'll do a trip out of town. We were supposed to go to DC. But everybody's schedule has been a little bit off. And then also Flip decided to work this summer. Like, what's wrong with her? Like, why would she do that? Like, why would she do that? Uh-oh. Pigment. Yeah, I use mica powder. Miss Roslyn, I use mica powder. Yep, Dominoes. Thank you. Hey, Sean. Sean, I was talking about, I know I'm late. I don't know if you're still here. You probably working, but I was talking about your quilt. If you guys did not see Sean's quilt, y'all have to see it. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. She's been working on her quilt on her channel every Sunday. For the past few Sundays, she's been working on that quilt. And it is so beautiful. Like, she has an actual machine that does the quilting and everything. Y'all have to go see it. I can't even explain it. So when I was younger, I would respond and did not care about the consequences. Now I'm praying, ask God to lead me before I respond. Marika, that's the way to do it. And the thing is, like, when we're younger, things are a little bit different. We don't really know better when we're younger, right? So did I shake these down a little bit? I don't feel bad. When we're younger, we don't always know the right thing to do, right? And I think being younger and then coming into adulthood, you want your voice heard. So, it's different, but as an adult, that just sometimes certain things, like, it's just not worth the time. And like you said, definitely pray before you respond. Pray before you respond. Because again, like, sometimes you may not, it's kind of like what I said, you don't know what other people are going through. The way that somebody says something to you, and this is why I'm a little cautious in responding and reacting, because you just don't know what people are going through. And sometimes somebody, like, if it's something towards you, sometimes their action towards you has nothing to do with you. Sometimes it has nothing to do with you. And so sometimes, and by you responding, the situation becomes worse. Now you've taken on something that really has nothing to do with you. And is it all worth it? Is it worth that? No, it's really not. So definitely pray. That's why my prayer is always, and it's always going to be that. It's always going to be for me to be more understanding than I am understood. I don't have a problem with never being understood. It's fine. But as long as I can understand somebody else and understand their situation and process that, then I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be fine. So hold on, I'm coming, y'all. I'm just over here getting some work done. It's getting a little messy though. I made a mess. I'm almost done with this batch though. I have one more batch. I'll show y'all in a minute. I have one more batch that I gotta do, but it's fine. Does anybody else do make dominoes, or have you made dominoes before? If you have, let me know. See, this is my other batch. These are already, they're already dry, but the full cure time, I think it needs like another 2 days to cure, but it's dry. I can pop these out of the molds just fine. They're set. So I'm gonna go. Before I get off, I'll show you guys the box, because it's like another resin mold for the box. I think you will like faux leather. I mean, for these like the projects that we've been doing, the key fobs, the bookmarks, um, you can make little wallets with it. You can make so many different things with faux leather. Hey, Miss Linda Gray. Miss Linda Gray, when you gotta go back into the school? When do you have to go back? I think my day to go back is the 4th of August. So in less than a month. This summer is speeding by, and I have only worked. I have not had any leisure this summer. And luckily, the school is closed down for between 1 to 3 weeks. So that's a good thing for me, because if not, I would be at the school because I have some stuff to do at the school. So I won't be able to do anything until it's nearly time for us to go back at the school, which is just fine. It's just fine. I'm not complaining about it. I am so behind. Okay, Miss Gail, I will. Miss Linda Gray, use it. Okay, so this is what we need to challenge each other. Because okay, this is what I was gonna put out a poll. What is your most expensive hobby? Like out in crafting, not just crafting. Say what is your most expensive? Like, is it sewing? Is it paper crafting? Like, what do you spend the most on while during crafts? One. Let me know that. I'll probably still put like a poll out to see. But let me know what it is that you do. But let's also work on maybe doing a project, like taking out something that we don't use often, or like in Miss Linda Gray's case, how she has epoxy and stuff, or she has her molds. Take out something that you've purchased and you haven't used, and let's say, you know what, if we're not going to use it, let's not purchase it. Or if you can't see yourself using it, like if it's not going to excite you, there's some things that come and I'm so excited to open it and I'm ready to use it right away. And there's other things that I buy just to buy and it sits there and I thought I wanted it, but I didn't necessarily want it. Let's normalize that. Let's normalize not purchasing stuff that we are not going to use. Let's do that, and then that frees up more money for the stuff that you want to do. Let's do that. Now, I like to do everything, as y'all know. I just like to do stuff. But you may not like to do everything. Pick something. I was talking to Tori the other day. He was like, if I can't do everything, then I don't want to do anything. Well, no, that's not the right thing. Because you may not like everything. Gradually get into it. You don't have to do every single thing, but do what you like to do. I think that's the key. I'm so far behind. I can't even see when you guys respond to me. Yes, Marilyn. Pull that tumbler out, girl. Thank you, Patricia. So she said, okay, so let's say if we were putting something like that. Okay, so let's say on like a book bag or something like that, or a tote. So I think what Patricia's talking about the faux leather, using faux leather as applique, right? So maybe not on something that's going to be washed often, but let's say if you had like a jacket or something like that, like maybe that would work, or a tote bag that you're never probably going to wash the tote bag, right? It could just be a cute tote bag. So something that's not going to be worn or washed often, or something that's just not going to be washed often. So, okay. To where they is. I'll start on the closet. Awesome, Mylene. Hey, Bows and More by DNG. It's got a project. Would love to actually start it. You took it out. So that the first step is taking that project out. The next step is going to actually be getting started. So get started. Even if you complete part of it, one day. What I find is that when our goals are unattainable, like from the start, then we don't meet them. Or at least in my case, I don't meet them. I can't talk for y'all. I can only talk for me. I won't meet them. So I want it to be something that's attainable. So I may say, you know what, today I'm going to take the project out and I'm going to line it up. And that's honestly, y'all. So if you guys don't know, like probably like weeks ago, I mentioned a little bit or a lot maybe in every video how I've been in a rut and I just haven't been feeling motivated with creating content, right? And so I haven't been doing my videos. In fact, this year for pre-recorded videos, I think from January until now, I might have 4 or 5 pre-recorded videos. And 2 of those videos were just this past weekend. The other videos, another video I wouldn't really count because it was a so good video. Even one this weekend was so good. So I wouldn't even count those as my regular pre-recorded videos because I haven't really been doing any pre-recorded videos all year, right? And so being a content creator on YouTube, it's great doing the lives. It's great doing live videos and things like that because I just like coming on live to have fun. I like coming on live on Friday nights after a long week of work to relax with you guys, laugh, make things, hang out with my friends, and that sort of thing. However, being a content creator on YouTube, if you don't have pre-recorded videos, then the algorithm does not work in your favor. Okay, so you're gonna have people who watch on those nights. So my nights are Tuesdays and Fridays, but outside of that, I'm not really having any traffic come to my channel. So I've been in a kind of rut, and honestly, I haven't really cared, honestly, to post pre-recorded videos. But what I've found that has helped me over the past 2 weeks, one, have an accountability partner. So Marilyn is my accountability partner. Okay. Dems is also my accountability partner. But Marilyn will call, like Marilyn be like, oh, I got my video out. Like I'm her accountability partner too. Marilyn, did you post your video? Did you make something? So have an accountability partner so if you have a project, you want to start a project, get somebody to pair up with or so. Like, we're going to make projects this week. I like to make things exciting. So what I found is that one, I have an accountability partner. And also, y'all are like my accountability partners too, because I come on here and I tell you guys, and then somebody will ask me. Donzel will, in fact, Donzel will actually motivate. Patrice, I can't wait to see your next video. I know your next video is going to be good. Donzel, I really appreciate you for just that. Thank you. But also, I started planning a lot more. So now I know that I want to do a video. So let's say yesterday morning, I woke up, I came in, cleaned up the craft room after Saturday night's hangout with Marilyn. I cleaned up the craft room because I realized I can't do anything in a space that I cannot think in. So I needed to clean up my space. So I cleaned up the desk over there. I made sure the area that I'm going to record is fine. Even over this area looks good. I know it looks like this now, but that's not how it looked this morning because I had a lot of stuff to do today. Make sure everything is out. So what am I going to do today? I took it out. put it on the desk. So when I came in, I had no choice but to immediately start working on the stuff. So I had the resin molds already laid out. I had everything set up. I made sure I put my parchment paper down. I made sure I put the silicone mat that I used down. And now I have no choice because guess what? Everything is already here. I don't have to feel the anxiety of, oh, I gotta clean up now. Oh, I gotta go get the supplies out. Oh, I gotta go all the way in the other room. No. I did all of that yesterday. So I was ready for today where I was able to get up and come straight in here and get to work immediately. So kind of like that has been working for me. That has been working for me for these past 2 weeks. It really has been working for me. So we'll get started. So, Farah, I was going to talk back from sleep. She asked me when you exercise. That's when I switched to earlier. Melatonin does not work for me, y'all. I don't know why. Sean's so late. So Sean's goals, her goals are to get her content complete for this week. That is a goal, and it's not always easy. It's not always easy to get that done because you also have to think about like when you're creating content, especially long form content and short form content too. There's a lot of editing that goes into it. A lot of editing that goes into it, and that takes up a lot of time. So it takes up a lot of time. And to get her products complete for a vending show coming up next week and get the quilt finished. I'm telling y'all want to go and see that quilt. Y'all want to go and see it. You definitely want to go and see it. Renee's goal is to, and I know I'm behind. I'm trying to rush, but I can't. I'm working and talking. My goal for this week is to get 2 things done off my craft room organization list. Renee, you can do it. And see, like, those are goals that are attainable. So she's going to get 2 things done off of her craft organization list, right? She's not saying that she's going to organize her entire craft room. She's going to pick 2 things off of that list and get that organized. And I think that works best because if you say I'm going to do the whole thing, that can become overwhelming. And then, well, I'm not going to be able to get all of it done. So I might as well don't do it. So that is very specific. She's going to get 2 things done. I like that. Hey, Miss Leela. Happy Monday. So Shay said, I have a lot of staff come up to me and say some great stuff. Then they come back and apologize. It always. How about you just pause it before you speak? I totally agree. You have to, before you even speak, think about what you're going to say. Think about what you're about to say, right? I agree. One thing I've learned, and it might be like as I got older, I think in my younger days, I too would probably just say whatever was on my mind, right? If I'm comfortable among friends and it's not like a situation, but we're just talking, my friends will tell you that I will say anything. Like they will tell you that I'm going to say exactly what's on my mind and how I feel about something. I am. But we could just be having a discussion. It's nothing to where it's something that anybody's hurt or anything like that. Like, I will say, but there's situations to where there's no response that's needed. Like amongst my friends, y'all like Terrell and Flip, I'm going to say like, because I'm comfortable with them. And for the most part, we're not disrespectful to each other. And like all of us are kind of very similar in that way. All of us are very similar in that way as far as like amongst each other, but not just for me to go and no at all. I even think before, like even with Taylor, like before I even say anything to Taylor about something, or if something happens or I'm upset with her about something, I'm going to think about what I say to her. Because at the end of the day, you do want it to be, well, at least me. I want what I say, at least to her, for her to receive what I'm saying and for her to know that it is coming from love and that it is not just me just like spewing out like whatever at her. So that's kind of how I am with Taylor. And she's kind of the same way. Like she won't say certain things until like sometimes she'll be like, let me think first, or she'll be like, I'm just not gonna say anything. Or then later she'll say, well, I didn't say anything because so or then she'll come back like after she thinks about what she's gonna say, like she will then come and say something. But she's not one to just let it go, you know. And at a young age she's like that. So anybody I missed that came in, I'm sorry. Okay, so Patricia's gonna walk. Nice. Miss Leela, reading at night puts you to sleep. Miss Leela, that keeps. First of all, if I'm reading at night, I'm gonna have to finish whatever I'm reading. So like I'm going to be reading for a long time. Like I'm gonna have wait, let me finish this chapter, and then once I'm done with that chapter, don't let it be a cliffhanger at the end of the chapter. Now I gotta read the next chapter, and it's just gonna be. So Miss Rosalind's goals are to lose at least 30 pounds and to organize my living and craft spaces. Miss Rosalind, you can totally do that. You can totally do that. Are you going to do are you saying like you want to lose 30 pounds in like the next 6 months? Or like do you have like a time frame like that to say, I want to lose 30 pounds in the next 6 months. So, every month I want to lose 5 pounds. Like are you saying like is that where you're going? Like are you doing something like that? Like that's what I find like kind of works for me a little bit, like is when I kind of like break it down, because that first like sometimes it'll be like, okay, I want to save $2,000 next month. But then like what's your plan for it? Like what's your plan for saving that $2,000? Like you want to get to the end of the 2 months, and because it's your goal, now you're trying to scrape up $2,000, or are you going to be like, you know what? Every week I'm going to put aside $100 or $50 or whatever it is that's going to get us to $2,000. I didn't do the math yet though, so I didn't do the math. Okay, but $200 if it's 5 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know. Just y'all know what I mean. So is that like I have to do stuff like that, because if not, I get discouraged when I don't make it. So I know like those little chunks, so like those little small goals, that helps me. So I kind of look at my goals as like when I'm setting up an IEP for a student. Okay. So when I'm setting up my IEPs for my students, they get an annual goal. But under each annual goal, they have like an objective under that goal, right? So let's say the annual goal is for them to, my annual goal is going to be for me to save $10,000, right? Well, underneath that, I need to have my objectives. And then also, not just my goal, the goal is not enough, especially when it comes to like the IEP. Like, oh, the student's going to be reading on grade level by the end of the year. But how are they going to be reading on grade level by the end of the year? So that's kind of how I set up my goals. So yeah, I'm going to save $10,000, but like the student, how are they going to be reading at grade level? By intervention, by instruction on reading strategies, chunking, text features, whatever. By like, it needs to be very specific. So how am I going to meet that goal? So I'm going to meet that goal by doing what? Like, what's going to help me reach that goal? And then underneath those goals, then you have your objectives. And the objective would be, by in 6 months or within 3 months, I will have had saved X, Y, and Z, or I will do X, Y, and Z like that, like to meet that annual goal. So that's kind of how I look at my weekly goals. But my weekly goals, I'm definitely focusing a lot on the daily goals based on Barb's suggestions and also Delanda's suggestions, as far as meeting like, okay, so what are the daily goals? Because sometimes those goals, like the blanket goals, can be so hard. And I'm not talking about Miss Robin, but those blanket goals for me they can be so hard, and that's where I just stop. I'm like, you know what? I ain't got time for this. I do not have time for it. Like my mom would say, you just wouldn't stop. And yes, it's cuss. It's cuss, not curse. You're gonna get cussed out. you are going, you are going to get cussed out. That's yeah. You are gonna get cussed out. Hey, Miss Marissa. I'm so late, y'all. If you just got here, I'm making some dominoes. I do have a video. If you're interested in seeing that video, it's probably going to be out maybe tomorrow. I think I'm going to do the playing cards tomorrow, but it may be out tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm just working on these dominoes for this family reunion, and that's all I'm doing. And chit-chatting. But hey, Evie. What's up, girl? Well, call me later. I'll be in here. I'm gonna get off in a minute. I just came on to talk about my goals, talk about reacting and responding to certain things, and sometimes no reaction is best. No reaction response is best. Yeah, that's it. But hey, Evie. I think I know what you're talking about when I was saying like holding everything in. Yes. Okay. So that's what, because I know I'm behind. Yes. So I used to be that person. That would just hold it all in. And I'm still to some degree still like that, where I'm gonna like, I'll feel like, you know what, it's not even worth talking about. It's not, but I'm definitely not that person anymore. Like I'm going to, like, if it's affecting me, I'm going to say something. I'm kind of like somebody else, like, how does this affect me? Like, is this affecting me? Am I hurt by this situation? If I'm hurt by the situation, then it has to be addressed, right? Like, you holding that stuff in, that is not good and that is not healthy. So when I got my divorce, I held a lot of stuff inside. Y'all probably don't think so because maybe some of y'all saw my videos about my divorce, but honestly, I held it all inside. And that was actually like therapy for me, even coming on here talking about it, because in some way, like growing up in church, like divorce is not necessarily, something that is, wanted, or something like in the churches that I grew up in, that was not something that, was supposed to be expected. That's not the norm, right? But I do believe in protecting your peace. I believe that wholeheartedly. And sometimes you got to make sure that was that what God wanted you to do? Was that what God wanted you to do? But even in that, like growing, like having like the church and being so heavy into the church, I held all that stuff inside and I was not in a good headspace. Like it was just not good. And so I had to let it out. And so I saw a therapist, and I had to get, like, I could not hold that in. I could not hold what I was feeling in. I could not hold my disdain for like a lot of the stuff that was happening around me, because like I'm just holding it in, but I'm becoming miserable myself. Like that was not a good thing. So I do tell people, if you're going through something, do not hold it in, because you won't even believe it. Like you're not alone. And sometimes people think that they're alone and they're really not alone, because there are people who can relate. Of course, every situation is different, but you still have some people who can relate. And sometimes we just need somebody to say, I understand, or I've been through that before. This is how I got out of it, or this is how I was able to deal with it and move on. Like sometimes we need that, right? So I do encourage people to not hold everything in. Now, do I hold some stuff in still? Yeah, because sometimes it's just, for me, it don't be worth it. It just don't be. It's just not worth it. So, and if y'all saw my friend, someone here, I Improve Lives, and she was twisting. She twists my hair. Anytime I have my twist, that's who does my twist. So if y'all saw her in here earlier, she is one person who really helped me get through that situation so much, because I was able to get it out, and I would talk to her. Like, she was, at that time, I think she was like the only person I would talk to. Like, she actually, just so that I wouldn't be alone, she went to the gym with me every night, because I would go to the gym just to like get out the house, just to kind of like, you know, exercising helps me out in like different ways. So just to get out the house, just to exercise, just to do something. And she would go with me to the gym every single night that I went to the gym. And I would go often to the gym back then. And she would go with me. And she had 3 little babies at home. And she still would go to the gym with me faithfully, just to make sure that I was okay. And you just can't find people like that. And when I would want to talk, like sometimes I wouldn't talk about anything, but then there were times where I needed to talk. And when I would talk, y'all know what she did? She just listened. She just listened. She did not have an opinion. She did not say, which later I found out she did have an opinion. She did have an opinion, but she kept her opinion to herself. Like, she did not have to say. And so there's another, no reaction or no response is sometimes the best, because she didn't say anything. She kept her opinion to herself at that time. And I'm so grateful just for that time. Now, her opinion wasn't far off from mine, but her opinion was pretty much in line with my, like, how I felt, and like her, but she did not do anything to cause me any more grief or anxiety. Because even sometimes when something is happening with somebody and somebody comes to talk to you and you're like, oh girl, I agree, or I wouldn't vote for that, or that ain't, like, that only makes the situation worse sometimes. Like, sometimes it's just good to just not say anything. Even if you be like, you know what, let's pull up on them. Like, that's how you feel. But don't say it. Like, don't do it. Just listen and, and go off. But just go off into the sunset or wherever you're going to go. But just listen and be that listening ear. It means so much. It means so much. It is not good to hold it in. It's not. Yes. Miss Linda Gray, I had to see a therapist. Like, I really did at that time, because I didn't know how to process a lot of things, and I didn't understand a lot of things. At that time, it was a lot of things that I did not understand at that time. It really was. So, hold on, let me see. I'm so far behind. Let me scroll down. I think I did last week. Okay, Nani's journey. He might end up settling his trade like I did last week, because I got tired of letting it pass. I think it's sad how women can be so mean to other women. I hear it all the time, and it's true. Oh, no. It's very true. It's very, 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 very true. It's very true. I agree. But they are selling kids before my, yeah. Yeah, when it comes to Taylor, like, I don't have any understanding. So, and it got so bad, but this is another thing for me, because I had to work on that. Like, I had to stop, because Taylor does not like that. Like, she's like, Mom, like, if she tells me something, like, if she comes to me, like, she usually will tell me a problem, right? And if it's a problem, what she's going to do is she's going to she's going to say, I don't need you to say anything to anybody. I don't need you to do anything. but I need to tell you X, Y, and Z. But if she tells me a story and she doesn't preface it by saying like, don't say anything, can you not say anything? And I had to learn to actually not say anything. So I just won't say anything. But if she doesn't preface it by saying that and she's just like telling me the story, so I'll be like, okay, so can I? And then if she looks at me with those eyes and just shake her head, yeah, oh, then that's it. But I do ask her, like I do make sure first because it's her situation, unless it's something that was just blatant. But it's her situation. I'm not gonna. Even for her, like I have to. Like she's an adult now. She has to handle her business. Even like stuff with school. Like now lately, I'm like, girl, you better call the people. You better call who you need to call. You better do what you need to do because that's what she needs to do. Like she has to learn how to do that. And I don't want to take over her life. I don't want to be that mom, even though I'm partially that mom, but I don't really want to be that mom. And she's proving that she can do a lot of things on her own. She's proving that she can do a lot of things on her own. So I don't need to worry. I need to let her do what she's going to do because at that age I was super independent. Like super, super, super independent. So she needs to get herself together too. So Vera said, it depends on the situation. I weigh the situation and the impact level. Like nobody better come from my family. Yeah. Yeah, words don't mean anything. Like for me, like you could, but if your actions are like real sideways, and no, I can't. Hey, Justice Craft Therapy. I'm scrolling down. My Zoom just in my office. Control comes into talking suggestions. Do you see where it says invite? There may be a place where it says invite on the inside of Zoom. Once you create the Zoom link, if you at the bottom, it should say invite or add friends or add or something like that. Look where it says participants. It may be there. It might be there, Miss Sharon Davis. Hey, Twyla. Y'all gotta see it. I'm so. What's new? What is new? I need to scroll all the way down. This is ridiculous. That time, Dim said that at 8:24, y'all, and it's because the chat isn't scrolling up because I stopped it because I was reading everybody's chat. Y'all know I'm horrible at this. Y'all know I'm horrible at this. Like horrible. So this don't make any sense. Oh, awesome, Mylene. Mylene's making her Keith Bob wristlets. Yep. Stacy, I always remind myself, one, that is my daily prayer. Two, there are times where I'm like, I don't understand, but it's not for me to understand. Like I need to understand others and where they're coming from. And so there are often times where I will stop myself and be like, this ain't about you. This is nothing to like what's going on with them. Like you need to wake up and get yourself together. Oh, Jess's Craft Therapy makes 3D printed dominoes. So y'all gonna make me go and get my 3D printer from Terrell's house. Because Terrell, he was supposed to be doing 3D printing and he hasn't been doing anything. That's why he has it at his house. He hasn't been doing anything with that 3D printer. And I hope he looks at this video so he can hear me talk trash about him. He has not been doing anything with the 3D printer. Set it up and that was it. Eve has been making good stuff with it. Josie is over there making good stuff with her 3D printer. It all looks so good. 3D printed dominoes. How long does it take to make 3D printed dominoes? Just Craft Therapy. Thank you, Dempsey Boo. Ugh. And Marilyn has to go back. Marilyn has to go back when the first Mirror Bear. So Dolores, hey Dolores, Dolores has made dominoes. Okay, so this must be when I said what's our most expensive craft that we're doing, right? What's our most expensive craft? So Shay Shay said quilting. Tang, you said bling and embroidery. Dim says bling and sewing. So I'm taking like the whole sewing, embroidery era and the bling era. That's what costs the most. Those two. Okay, so but Shay Shay said that her quilting has improved. So you think it's like based on the quality of the fabric that you're using that improves your like that. Is it the outcome of the product, Shay Shay? Ribbons and now rhinestone. Marika, what do you usually make? Do you make like bows with the ribbons? What do you do with your ribbons? Martha says diamond painting. Martha, don't say diamond painting. Yo, before I have to go back to work, I'm going to pull out that diamond painting I started. Remember what that diamond painting looked like the fairy girl? I am going to finish that one. I finished that other one I did, but I'm going to finish that. Well, I'm not going to finish it this summer, but I'm going to work on that. Maybe one week. I don't really care to do too. Maybe one Sunday while we're doing our discussion and talking about our goals and everything like that. Maybe I will pull that out and diamond paint when I don't have any work to do. Like, unfortunately, like these past few lives, I've had work that I had to do. So that kind of keeps me unable to do all the other things that I would probably prefer to be doing. That's the only problem. But I need to, hold on, let me get this off of here. So Stacey Collins says she loves using resin. However, I haven't found the greatest molds for dominoes. So these molds that I got for the dominoes came from Alibaba, and also I'll show you the other one I have. Alibaba, and I got one from Temu. One time I ordered some from Temu. I don't know what made me order it from Temu, but I did order from Temu the molds. I had already had one domino set, but I didn't have another one, and I felt like I needed two. And when I saw it on Temu, I ordered it. So Terry said sewing. Jess's craft therapy. My biggest unused pile with the faux leather. That is until I started doing the wristlets and lanyards. Yes, I love the wristlets and lanyards. I love the wristlets and lanyards. Hey, Jacqueline Smith, if I didn't see you. Lenny said diamond painting got me. I have two now I have to do. See, that's a project that I can do that I haven't, like that I could, unfinished projects. I have a diamond painting that I have not finished. So that's something that I could totally do. Retired crafter. Since I retired or relocated to Alabama, my circle is one person. It's better that way. I have others that I talk to in passing only. No drama free. No drama. Mr. Bosley. Oh no, is that your hobby? Pressing the Amazon buy now button? So just craft therapy. I like to do everything, but what I do is take one thing and do it until I feel comfortable with doing that, and then I move on to the next item. Nice, just see. That's a smart way of doing it. Oh, Miss Gail. First of all, Miss Gail, we need you to focus on your health. That's the top priority right now. But honestly, I love the key fobs. Eve, you probably weren't here. I was showing everybody. Maybe you could answer this question. So remember when I came to Graphics Pro Expo, like that first year we ever met each other in 2021. Remember when I came there, and in addition to the faux leather and that real leather that you gave me, you also gave me this webbing with the bling on it, which is perfect for key fobs, right? But these are the these are the bling sheets for fabric, right? These are hot fix bling sheets that you use for this. because I have some. When I tell y'all this bling sparkles so pretty, like you can't even really see how beautiful this looks on here. But let me know, Evie, because I have some. I'm gonna play around with it. Some of them you gave me didn't have it on, so I was thinking that you put this on there yourself, like you set this up like this. So let us know. Hopefully you're still here. I'm gonna have to scroll down and see your answer. But you gave me this, and then you also gave me hardware too. Like Eve had a whole huge thing for me when I came there of just like supplies and things like that for like different projects. I'm trying to scroll down, y'all. If I missed something, I'm so sorry, but I'm definitely gonna go back and read this chat because this chat is good, y'all. Yes, this is my other accountability partner right here. Because soon as listen, when I uploaded the video, I don't even know how good the videos really were. And I did take my time with doing the videos. I did. Like I did not rush. I did not feel like before, like I felt like any videos that I was doing, I was just kind of rushing through it just to have some content. But the videos I've been doing from like the weekend and like for the past 2 weeks, I actually thought about them. I took it back to the very beginning where I actually like sketched out the video. I wrote out what I was going to do. I was more prepared in the videos because I planned. I treated it like I did it before. Like I when I first started, I have a notebook. I would write down the introduction. What do I want to get said? What the materials are, everything like that. It's kind of how I do my lesson plans. But let me just let y'all know, like after I uploaded the video and Dim saw it, she saw videos. Dim, she texted me. She was like, sis, that was a great video. That was very detailed. Oh, that video was amazing. Like, I'm telling y'all, my best friend in New York is a Sagittarius. Dim's is a Sagittarius too. When I tell y'all, they hype me up to be like, okay. So it was fine. Like I hadn't did a video in months or like a real video in months. Like this video was decent. Like I felt really good about like the video just because she said it. And then Marilyn was like, that video, oh Patrice, that video was good. Mind you, Marilyn was like, you better not go on Sunday night if you don't do your video. So I did record my video. I did record the video yesterday. I could have came on, but I told y'all I wanted to see Sean do her quilt in there. Usually when I go in Sean's when she's on Sunday nights, I usually am working. So it's like we're all working together. Like we're just working together because she be working for real. She don't be playing. She be working. So thanks for motivating me, girl. All right, y'all. I'm scrolling down. Shay, and that's the best part. Like everybody doesn't understand what we're doing. Like everybody doesn't understand, and honestly, most people don't care until it's time for them to need something from us. Because then I'll get that call like, "Don't you or do you?" And then I'm like, "I do." But I can't because I'm so busy. Like I can't do it. I just can't. But y'all, that's what like y'all are my people too. Like y'all are my peeps. That's for certain. That is for certain. Let me scroll down. I'm scrolling, y'all, because I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Jacqueline, I wish it was because girl, I turn on Lifetime and then I'm invested. I'm invested in all those movies back to back. I'm invested in all of those movies. Before I came on here with you guys, I was invested in a Lifetime movie, some Lifetime drama, a movie that I already saw, and I was looking at it like I didn't see it. It's rare that I watch TV, but if anything at night, I might turn the TV on if I'm not listening to true crime. So that Lifetime sucks me right on there. It's not good for me. Okay, Miss Roslyn, she put a date on it. So by the end of October, have you decided, have you said, okay, so by the end of October, I'm going to lose X amount of pounds by, what are you going to do? Like, are you gonna go exercising? Are you gonna cut down your meals? Are you gonna like, what are you gonna do? I might be in with you on that. I might be in with you on that, Miss Roslyn. And so I was looking at something. Oh, so the video that I did, so I shared a video on the community tab in the Craftful Things channel. And it was when I was doing the key fobs then. It was like 3.5, oh, not 3.5, like 2.5, 3 years ago. Because I think it was in October of 2021. And at that time, Josie would be on her personal site, the Best Uni Vlog, all the time. And so she has started this challenge to exercise. Tell me, any of you guys who have been around since back then, let me know if you remember that. So we would do we would do something where we would have to exercise at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. So she would go for a walk and she would record herself while she was walking. And then other people would come on and maybe post their picture on, or they would put in, oh, I got my walk in her Facebook group. Oh, I went on my walk, and they'll post a picture on them with their walk or exercising or something like that. Let me know if y'all remember that. I thought that was so cool back then to do, because it kind of motivated other people to do it. I don't know why we kind of just like it fell off, but it kind of motivated others to do it. Definitely have to be smart. Definitely. I would love to see pictures too, Shay Shay. Marta, we would love to see pictures. All right, I'm trying to catch up. Evie, yes, they have purple shirts. Purple, yep, it's a purple family reunion. That's exactly what it is. A purple family reunion. That's what they're doing. I'm gonna start putting stickers on before I start cleaning up. And then I have my UV light over here, but I'm talking to y'all. This is more fun. This is more fun. I'm trying to scroll down. Yep, and that's what SMART is: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. And that's kind of how we do our goals for our not even kind of, that's how we do our goals for our students. So you have to be able to, like, that's how you hold yourself accountable. You're almost sticker. I cut through the back of the sticker. Not like the full back, but like the paper. I don't like when that happens. And then I'm just putting the sticker on, and then I'm going to apply some UV resin to it. I have so much UV resin, but I'm going to put some UV resin on it just to seal it in for their reunion. Yep. That's right, Donzel. Christine, where have you been, Christina? The dainty doer. How have you? Yo, Christine she's an OG. Christine, where have you been? How are you? It's so good to see you here too. It has been ages. It's been a long time. And don't think that we forgot about you, because we haven't. We always ask, like, what happened to Christine? Where is she? Like, has anybody seen the dainty doer? So, Christine, it's so good to see you. Oh. Hey, Fern. Oh, surgery's it's a reason to be late, Fern. I hope you're okay. I hope you're healing and resting. Listen, let me just let y'all know, if y'all get missing and we don't see you guys, we notice. Okay, if you come to my live, almost every time I'm live or every other time, one, it's not a requirement for you to come to my lives. Okay, it's not a requirement. Two, there are days where I like to be in the bushes and I'm comfortable in the bushes. So if you come and you're in the bushes, that's perfectly fine. I'm not one to be like, oh, you got to come out the bushes, or you're not supporting me because you're in the bushes. No, you are supporting me in the bushes because you are watching the video. If you're one who watches on TV and you can't come down to put something in the chat, it's perfectly fine. I had to tell my grandma that the other day. She's like, oh, I was watching on TV. I'm like, girl, you don't even have to tell me if you're watching on TV. It's fine. You don't owe me to come down in the chat. Like if you want to chat and socialize and things like that, that's perfectly fine. But if you're watching and you're viewing, then I'm grateful. I'm grateful for that. But when you get missing, and because most of the time, like if you go in the bushes or you watch from the TV, occasionally you may come down and say, "Hey," so we see your name, we know that you've been around, you. But if you get missing, trust me, I am going to be wondering where you are. I am going to look for you. Dimps is going to ask me, "Have you seen the Dainty Doer?" I haven't seen, and Dimps is usually very supportive of pretty much everybody. Like she's on different channels all the time. So she sees people. So she's going to be like, "No, I haven't seen them around anywhere." Like that's what starts to trigger. Like, "Have you seen such and such?" Listen, I'm going to look for you. I am. So Christine, welcome back. I hope and pray that you're okay. But it's just so good to see your name come across this screen. Hey, girl. Hey. Christine's be up with us all the time. People see things. Yeah. Yeah. That's far from the truth. Exactly. Exactly. Yes. Oh, Christine, I can't believe it. I get like, I promise you, if I don't see your name come up, if I don't see your name for a while, I am going to wonder, like, where are you? Where you at? I am. And that a lot of us are like that, believe it or not. Like, we will call each other and be like, "Hey," Marilyn will call, "Hey, have you seen such and such?" Or "I haven't seen." And then Marilyn's memory, I'm not gonna remember. I'm just gonna let you guys know. It's what I used to have an excellent memory until chemo. I used to have an excellent memory. My short-term memory is my long-term memory is still pretty decent. But my short-term, Marilyn remembers everything. Okay? She remembers everything. So she's going to remember. If she, "Oh, have you seen?" "Well, no, I haven't." And Marilyn gets very worried. "I'm worried because she had such and such, or she had this happen to her," and she will tell me the whole story. She will, and that's just from her reading the comments, the chat. She will remember it all. Me, I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna remember. I may remember like some type of idea, like generalization of it, but Marilyn's going to remember everything. There are, but we're so happy that you're back. We're so happy to see you. We're so happy to see you. I totally understand. You have, and it like sometimes you have to change just for your own sake. Sometimes you do have to step away just for your own sake, right? Sometimes you have to. But just know, if you have to and you come back, like, we still love you the same. Like nothing's changed, nothing's different. We still love you the same. And we appreciate you for even just being here. Hey, Tammy. hmm hmm Yes. I think so. I started I've been crafting. As if you guys, some of y'all know, like my grandma, the one who she called me this morning, like, "You need me to do anything for you today before I head down there?" Because I do live pretty far from her, and I'm like, "Girl, no, stay home." But Wednesday, she's going to come and she's going to help me do some things. She wants me to show her how I make the candles, and she wants me to do, like, she's going to help me make the shirts for the family reunion for Sunday, for my family reunion. These dominoes are not for my family reunion, but for my family reunion, she's going to come over to help me press the shirts for the family reunion. So she's excited about that. But I started crafting because of my grandma. Like, when I was a small kid, she was always making things. She used to do like a lot of the prom decorations for the high schools here. She had her own shop, like a gift shop, where she would make different things. She even would do like the balloons, like how Miss Berlinda and Crafty Leo Mary stuffs the balloons. She had one of those in her shops. And so I started out like pretty much with my grandma. And I would make bracelets, and y'all remember like the plastic keychains that you would kind of just like weave together. I did a lot of those when I was like 7 and 8 years old, up until the time like I did those until high school actually. So I started crafting a lot, and that's how I started crafting. But I got my first Cricut in 2018, and it was a few months before, like in 2018. By 2019, like my marriage was done. So my Cricut, like at that time, like I was using Cricut. I really only got the Cricut for church and school. Like I wanted to make things for my classroom, and I also wanted to make things for the church. And so that was the reason why I got the Cricut. And I just started doing more Cricut crafts then. But by that February of the next year, 2019, like I was already in the process or headed for divorce at that point. So crafting, like, and just coming on here, because from 2019 and then 2020 with the pandemic starting, like this whole platform, like YouTube, I never did YouTube before 2020, but I never looked at YouTube. I really didn't. I did not know that there was like a whole community here. And it's almost like in life, you go find your people. Like I'll tell somebody. Now, one thing I will tell somebody, if they leave a comment under my video and it's not really a nice comment, I'll just advise them to go and find their people. Like it's okay. Like this isn't your place. But go find your people and you'll be fine. I can say that I have come onto YouTube and I have found my people. Like it's nothing like that feeling. Like it's nothing. That's why I'm so grateful for you guys, because honestly, like you guys have helped me through a lot. So y'all kind of stuck with me. And anytime you need to exit and come back, you gotta do what you gotta do for you. But hey, Tammy. Awesome. Oh, I love you guys. Yes, Stacy, sending lots of hugs and love your way, Stacy. Stacy A. Bear. So you guys have helped me through a lot. Even now, like I've had another major life change. So I started the YouTube during one major change. And now this, with Taylor going to college and everything, like, look, you guys are here. And guess what? It's a Monday night. I'm having a good time making dominoes, talking to y'all, barely working like I'm supposed to. Miss Sharon Davenport has reminded me to work, but that's fine. Usually Miss Sharon Davenport's going to remind me. So, but I love you guys. I really do. I don't just say that. Oh, Shay Shay, you got them. Shay Shay, what'd you think? That's why they're the blinkiest. Where's Nomi at? I haven't seen Nomi. Where's Nomi? Because she needs to let y'all know that's why the SS6, they're the blinkiest. They're the blinkiest of all. Y'all know, remember when, who was that? Snow White was in the woods and she was just like, and the evil stepmother was like, who's the fairest of them all? Who's the blinkiest of them all? SS6. That's how I feel about SS6. Who's the blinkiest of them all? Can't deny that. Definitely can't deny it. Oh, Stacy, we love you. Thank you for being here, and thank you, honestly, for being here to share. That's why I like to do these lives, and I'm gonna start doing more recorded content on here too. But I do want to commit to doing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up with every single Sunday, but I do want to make sure that I do at least every other Sunday, because I do feel that this time, not just for me, but for everybody else, is important too. Like get out, put in writing what it is that you want to do or how you're feeling. Like at least it's a way to get it out, right? At least it's a way to like put it out there in the world, in the atmosphere. Okay. So I do want to continue to do like these lives. When school starts, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick with it every Sunday, but I definitely want to do multiple, like I want to make sure that we do this often, even if we just discuss our goals, because sometimes like maybe somebody doesn't have anybody to discuss their goals or their dreams with. You have us, like we're going to discuss it. And when you put it out there, you talk about it, like it excites me when I get a chance to come back and tell you guys, y'all, I met my goals. Or even when I come back and be like, y'all, I didn't meet my goal, but I didn't meet all of the goals, but I met one. So that excites me to be able to come back and tell you guys that. And honestly, you guys are going to be super encouraging, even when I'm feeling down on myself. Last week, I was feeling kind of down on myself a little bit, and you guys encouraged me so much. You guys encouraged me so much to where I really did make some changes in order for me to be successful in what I wanted to achieve. So that's what this is for. Like, I know, like, this isn't just for, like, I'm not going to be crafting over here all the time. This is technically work for me. I'm not really crafting right now. I consider this work. It's a difference. Crafting it makes me happy. This is work. This is because somebody needs this. It's not necessarily making me happy. It's going to make them happy. That's work. Crafting makes me happy. Work is going to make somebody else happy. Even though I don't mind doing this, but it's still, that's just the bottom line. So glad you're here. Christine said resin is her most expensive craft. She has thousands of dollars of molds. So much to create. Wow. Hey, Miss Linda Tolbert. Okay, Felicia says she's made dominoes with her molds. Nice. Miss Janita says she's done, but I know, Miss Janita, you do this. You do this. Because of molds. I was going to start it back up. Oh, are you feeling okay, Miss Janita? Or is it just like I've been like that, honestly, for the past maybe 7 months, 7 or 8 months. Like I've just kind of just been going with the flow. Like that's kind of how I've been. So is it like that, or do you have like other stuff that you have going on? What did Demira Bear say? Talking about that recently, that sometimes you don't want to talk to your family and local friends because you don't want them. Yes, exactly. We were just talking about that, Marilyn. We were. Miss Sharon Davenport, girl, you see I'm not even over here really working for real, but I did finish that first set of dominoes, so I'm happy with that. And then when we get off, I'll just knock out that second set when we get off. Like that's something, it doesn't even take that long to do. It's just taking me long because we're talking, we're having a good conversation. We kind of pretty much, I think we're done with our actual topic for today. I think we kind of, at least I think. Y'all let me know if we didn't hit on it too much, but I think we hit on it pretty good. Like no reaction is sometimes good. Stacy, do I have the Alibaba link? I'll have to sign into Alibaba to get it. And it was a while ago. So the bags that I had before, I don't even know. Like, I think that whoever used to sell the bags, maybe they moved or switched or something because they're not even, it's not even coming up. It's like the link is unknown or something like that. So, but yeah, I'll look and see, Stacy. If I find the resin mold for this, I'll put it in the Facebook group. Okay, I'll put it in there. But I know they have a lot. These are pretty good. I like these recipes. Yeah. Yep. Just let them come to their own conclusion. But I live by that anyway. Just let people come to their own conclusion. Mylene, oh my goodness. My best friend knows, and Taylor knows when something is wrong. But usually Taylor, I'm not telling her nothing. She need to go live her life and be great and don't worry about her mama. But my best friend, she can call, like if she calls me and she can pick up right away when something is wrong with me, like right away. Like it's like, she's like, it's in your hello. She was like, you cannot hide like how you feel. You can't. She's like, you're not good at that. So she will call me and say like, girl, what's going on with you? Or she FaceTimes me and like I'm just like not my regular self. Like I'm just, and sometimes it could be like I'm just busy, but a lot of times it is something wrong and she will pick up on it. So yeah. Miss Sharon Davenport says rhinestone then sewing. Miss Zelda Brown says she's done a little bit of everything. She even scrapbooks, and that is expensive. Eve said the hot fix bling sheets, and yes, she did it. Yes, so I'm gonna make me some. I have some hot fix bling sheets, so I'm gonna do that too. But because you gave me extra, Eve, you gave me some of these. It doesn't have to be with these, but y'all see how this bling looks on this black. So Evie gave me some extra ones that are already cut, but it doesn't have bling on it. But y'all, when I tell you these are so pretty. Evie, do you sell these in the Hot Fix bling sheets inside of the Hot Fix store site? Or no, you don't sell not the key fob or the wristlet, but the bling. Do you have these bling sheets in the Hot Fix store site? Y'all, when I tell you these are so pretty. Like it's not even like the camera and the lighting is not doing these any justice at all. So I'm gonna do one of these. Maybe tomorrow night, if I have those shirts, I'm gonna start pressing those shirts. If not, maybe I'll pull out my Hot Fix bling sheet and do one. But that's gonna be super easy to do too. And look, y'all, these have been in this bag for almost 3 years because October is when I got this. October 2021. And look how they look. Like perfect. They look perfect. So those are so cute. Those are really nice. She says easy to do. So anybody who's testing out bling and want to get into it, like that's an alternative. Miss Linda, I was just asking that. Let me see. I gotta scroll down and see. That is true. That's true. That is true. I think so too, Miss Gail. I think so too. Not nothing else. JJ. Yes. The adhesive sheets. I was hoping you had some of the Hot Fix Fix store site. I'm gonna check and see if she has some. I'm also glad my sister is the mini crafter now. Yes. See, now she understands. See, that's the thing. You have somebody you can talk to about crafting. Right. They listen, they don't care. They do not care. And don't get me started about aunties, Miss Sharon Davenport. Don't get me started. Okay, so Evie said that she got her bling sheets. Those bling sheets that we have, she got them from back then. She got them from becreateful.com. But I really thought she had some on her site, but I guess not. Huh? Yeah, no, I can't. I can't sleep. I don't know. But I am going to try to get to bed by 11. So I'm not, whatever doesn't get done tonight, it's going to get done tomorrow. And I'm going to be fine with it getting done tomorrow. I've gotten the dominoes, they're done. Like they're all done. The cards, they're done and printed. So other than that, like that's what I need to do. And tomorrow I'll work on this in the morning to finish it up. And then I'll work on the after I'm done with these, I'm gonna work on the shirts. Hopefully the transfers will come at a decent time. I still have to finish those left chest logos that I'm doing. I have a few more that I need to do. And then I have a few more sleeves that I need to do. So I'm gonna work. I didn't want the embroidery machine to be going down because y'all know it gets kind of noisy and then you can't hear me when I'm talking. So I didn't really want that to go while we were on, but that's the plan. That's the plan. No worries. All right, I'm so far behind. Yes. Oh, Miss Gail. So Evie, the buy-in is still open. So if you guys didn't get your buy-in orders, because I know Miss Gail said that I saw earlier that she said that she didn't get a chance to do it. Miss Gail has been having a lot going on. But if you were looking to get into the buy-in and you might have forgot or you didn't realize that the buy-in was going on now, it is still open. And Evie, I hope you get better. I don't like when you're unwell. I hope you're getting better. And I'm glad that you're here with us tonight, hanging out, relaxing. I'm gonna try to put all the stickers on the dominoes, and then I'll just seal them tomorrow with the UV resin. It's not gonna take much to seal them. Like I'm just putting one coat on top to seal them in, and then that's it. And then I'll be done with those. But I'll just put the stickers on here. Ain't that the truth? That is the truth. That is the truth. You got this, Miss Rosalind. Miss Rosalind, you got this. You got this. And if anything, we can be your accountability partner. When we come on, you guys are definitely my accountability partner for a lot of different things. So when we come on here, like, if you need to, you know what I'm going to do? Let me move this. Let me take it off this way because I cut through too much. And so, when you cut through too much, sometimes you get the backing gets cut. And so you start peeling through the backing. So that's what happened to me. So I'm just removing the white part of the sticker paper. That's all I'm doing here. This will make it a little bit easier for me to move this stuff. That's it. Yes, Evie. So Dempsey's goal is Dempsey Boo. Her goal is to make something with all these dish drying mats. I have bought it from the $1.25 tree. Right. I have a lot too. Usually I have them like around Christmas time. Because they make good gifts, but I have a lot of those too, Dempsey Boo. I thought this was gonna make it easier. It didn't. Maybe it didn't. It's the part that I don't like about when I overcut. So I did a pressure of 30 with Caesar, and I shouldn't have. It did not need to be that heavy of a pressure. But it's fine. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get my transfer tape and tape it off. Hey, Mocha Crochet and Crafts. Stacy, the inquiring minds want to know me because I want to know too, Stacy. I want to know that too. If she has some bling sheets that she want to sell, there you go. Because I'm gonna make some of those. I have some bling sheets. I think I got the bling sheets that I have though. They're from Amazon. They look. Oh, and I might have had some from Temu. I gotta check. Y'all remember all those Temu hauls? Like I gotta check. I think I might have had some in there too. Oh, Evie, if you need to go to the ER, you better take your butt to the ER. We need you to be well. Yes, please. Amen. Oh, Miss Sharon Davenport, that's awesome. I'm over here. I'm still working, Miss Sharon Davenport. I'm not just talking and playing. But if y'all look at It's pretty messy. I was supposed to be doing a time lapse, but I'm not even faced that way because this massage, like I have this massager underneath the desk, and it's not this, it's over here. So I'll do all that tomorrow. I'm gonna just get some of these so that way in the morning, all I have to do is paint the back of those and we'll be done. Even though I might still paint the back of the other ones too, the holes. Might do that tonight. But that'll be when we get off. Yes, Edie, please get better. Listen, this is not playing. She is not playing. She is not playing at all. At all. Yeah. Hey, Crystal Johnson. We hope you had a good day at work. Yes, I need them. Oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh. Yes. We hope Eve feels better. Mylene. Yes. Y'all are. I'm so serious. Y'all are. You have no idea. Like, I look forward, like on Fridays, I look forward, like everybody knows, don't bother me on a Friday night. If you bother me on a Friday, I'm probably gonna have an attitude with you. And that's gonna last. Like, don't call me. Don't call me, I'll call you. Okay? Do not call me on a Friday. When I get off of work, if you don't reach me before I get home on Fridays, then you're just not gonna reach me. I'm not gonna answer. So same thing on Tuesdays. Like I look forward to this time with you guys. Like I really do. I'm this over here on this channel, like I'm just on the other channel on craftable things, like I'm more so like, you know, everything's crafty over there. You know, I do things a certain type of way. On this channel, I'm a little more laid back. Like Marilyn will say, oh, she'll even eat on that channel. If y'all, I have never eaten anything on my channel before because I just don't think that you should just be eating in certain situations. But over here, y'all, we good. We laid back. Like I'm gonna eat my dinner and my lunch. That might be the time. That might be the only time that I could come on and talk is when I'm having dinner or lunch. So, and over here, like we're family. So, like, why can't we eat dinner and lunch together? That's what families do. They eat dinner and lunch together. So that's just kind of my view on things. You know, it doesn't mean that it's right. That's just my view. But you guys are definitely my people. You are. And I am so grateful for y'all. I feel super blessed because of y'all. Just to have, like, we have this community where we can come and we can craft and we can talk. I love it. I absolutely love it. If anything, this is the one thing that I can say. Like 2020 was a hot mess. The whole pandemic was a hot mess. I lost my favorite uncle during that time. And y'all were here with me. Like, I have no, like, I love y'all for real. For real. Oh, Bernita, were you talking about when Uni and I did the bonnet? I need to make another bonnet soon because I haven't made. I still use that bonnet, y'all. And y'all know I subbed, so I did sublimation on the bonnet, on that bonnet, and it was a reversible bonnet. It's white with like turquoise and a little bit of pink on it. I still have it. I still use it. It's on my dresser. I still use it. But I think we need to do another. We need to sew another bonnet. But thank you, Bernita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Evie, you got me worried, girl. Miss Sharon Davenport, I know what you're talking about. I saw it earlier. I'm trying, Miss Sharon Davenport. I'm making a little bit of progress. I'm making a little bit of progress, but I've been working nonstop today, so I think that like me talking for a little bit like this is fine. Like that, I need to. I just when I'm working, like it makes me even worse with the chat where I'm not paying attention. Ernique, good night, Ernique. Thank you. Thank you for sending us some virtual hugs, girl. I need it. Thank you. And Ernique is probably already gone and sleep by now. Shay, it really did. It really did. It did so much to where I was trying to rush through the chat so I could see her name because Dimps sent me a text message that says, "Girl," with an exclamation mark. The dainty doer, Christine, like I forgot Christine's name, but when I tell you Dimps is gonna make sure that I am on point, she is going to make sure that I am on point. She said, "Girl," exclamation point. The dainty doer, Christine, is in the chat. So soon as she texted me that, like, honey, we were excited. Y'all have no idea. Like, I'm about to put Dimps on Elena because I ain't seen Elena in a minute. So I don't know where Elena T is at, but Dimps, who did I say the other day that I was looking for? And she popped up in the chat on Friday. Was that Friday? Listen, you don't have to pop. You don't have to stay in. Just pop up so I can see you every now and then, so I know that you're okay. So I know that you're, okay. We coming through, But I can't remember who it was. Miss Nydia Hall. Miss Nydia Hall came through, and she only said one thing in the chat, and it's God that let me see her name inside of the chat. It was like earlier on in the chat. And so y'all know how usually when I scroll down, when I was scrolling down, I saw her and I was like, hey, she was here. But it was so late before I saw it that she might have already had left. If she had left, I don't know if she had left or not. But like it was so late, but listen, I be needing to see. I appreciate all of you guys, and I do feel like we have like a crafty community, and like we just we need to check on each other, make sure everybody is okay. Like that's just kind of how I feel about it. So I appreciate you guys. Okay, so tomorrow, Evie said, we holding you to this, girl. We gonna check on you tomorrow. If she don't feel better, she'll visit urgent care tomorrow. We will be checking. Trust me, we will be checking. We will be checking. Mylena's not playing. Hey, Jennifer Ricci. Okay, I'm scrolling down because I'm trying to get to the bottom so we could get ready to wrap everything up. They are SS6. Y'all. And you know what SS6 does? SS6 makes the world a better place. SS6 adds sparkle to the night. That's what SS6 does. Like, it's just better. It's just better. It's just better for everything. It's better for my skin. SS6 stones are better for my skin, better for my hair, better for my nail growth. Like SS6 is just better for everything. It's just better. Better and blingier. Shay Shay, how did that go? How did your SS6 template go? Let us know. I hope it went well. Sometimes the first time, because it is a little bit different from SS6 because sometimes the pressure isn't always the same. So let us know how it went for you, Shay Shay. I'm always interested in hearing of someone's SS6 journey. Always. Always. Yes. Oh, hey Tish. Tish. So Tish, okay. Tish, hey girl. Look, this is the heart. I'll take it. Tish, that's because we just need to send some love your way. That's why that heart came up when I was holding the dominoes. It wasn't even a real heart like that. But it still came up for you. So Tish's goal is ongoing and she's trying to give herself more grace. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Give yourself more grace. Oh, yes. Being hard on ourselves, we can't do that anymore. Even though that's a hard thing to break, but it can be done, right? It can be done. Self love is hard. Yes, 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 yes. But you got this. You totally got this, Tish. No, me, I was just looking for you earlier because, girl, this SS6 situation, like, I be needing you here to be like, no, SS6 is the blinkiest of all. Like, I had to tell everybody that on my own. And Karen Murray wasn't here to back me up. Whew. But hey, Nomi. Hey, Nomi. Oh, hey, Janet Brooks. Amen. Aw. That is true. She is beautiful. Aw. Finally, I'm trying to hurry up and get here. Like, I was like an hour behind. Like, what is wrong with me? Well, glad that the day was pretty good, but I know you're glad to be home. Hope you're relaxing, Crystal. If you can, maybe get some dinner. So DB, Marilyn and I will be on Wednesday, but this week Dimps is coming on with us. So we're gonna be making lip balm pouches or maybe some snap pouches, Marilyn said, or something. But we're gonna be making some things. And we'll be on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Time on Wednesday. On Thursday, Marilyn's gonna have her regular live and we're gonna be on there. Evie is gonna be walking everyone through making the pouches. I thought I had it here, but maybe I moved it. So we're gonna be making denim pouches in the hoop. No, not in the hoop. Are we doing? These were in the hoop, weren't they? We're gonna be making in the hoop pouches. So Wednesday we're gonna be sewing. Thursday, we're going to be making these in the hoop pouches, and they're just denim pouches. This is the smaller version. I'm going to make a larger one, but there's different sizes that you can get. And I think Evie was going to pull or post inside of her group, the hoop group, the materials that you'll need for the project. But you're gonna have to have a zipper. We have denim material. Now, if you don't want to use denim material, you don't have to. I don't think you can use something else like other material if you want. But it is lined, like these cute little things, they are lined on the inside. So that's what we're going to be making on Thursday. The bling part on the back is optional. Like really what we're focused on is making the project. Now Eve does have the outline here, the stitching, the seams here. She does have this in bling as well. So you could just put it on top of the design and press it. So that's also super cute. Super, super cute. Listen, Oh, thanks, SJ Braggs. Thank you. 2,000 subscribers. I did over here. I gotta ring a bell. I know this isn't the bell channel, but thank you guys. Thanks for anybody who subscribed to this channel. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thanks for coming over here and listening to whatever I got to talk about and working with me and stuff like that. I am, like I told everybody earlier, I am planning to do pre-recorded content on this channel. I do have, I don't know if you guys saw, like I have vlogs of when I usually go on vacation or do different things, like if I'm vlogging for school or whatever. Because originally I was going to change this channel to my true crime channel, but I'm not. I'm going to do a completely different channel for true crime. This channel, I think I just want it to stay Patrice L. Like I just want it to be like me and what I got going on, like behind the scenes, like not necessarily something that's so serious. That's kind of my idea, and I kind of want to keep it to this. So I do plan on doing more pre-recorded videos. I have my trip from Hawaii from last year. And then I think I had another Hawaii trip in there that I still have the footage. I haven't edited it. So I may just edit it and put it up. But I don't think that this year I'm really on, and I already have my reservations and everything for my trip, my Hawaii trip for this year. And I just don't know if I'm going to be able to go. Like, I don't really want to be that far away from Taylor with it being like her first time. Like, away from home. She does have excellent support from her dad and her grandparents and everything, but I just cannot be that far from her just yet. Now, have I ever traveled without her far away? Yes, I have, but she was home with people who love her. Like, now she's away. So that's like a little bit different for me. So I don't know how that's, and I don't want to be across anybody's ocean right now. So yeah. But thanks everybody. Thanks, Renee. That's what it feels like. That's exactly what it feels like to me too, Miss Sharon Davenport. That's exactly what it feels like. Oh, Shay, then I'm gonna do. I have a bonnet video. I have a video showing a detailed video, like a tutorial showing how to do it. But I think we need to do another bonnet live. Where's Dimson Josie? Josie probably does not remember how to do a bonnet. We need to make. So Shay said a bonnet next week, please. We may do a bonnet. Maybe we'll do a bonnet. The bonnets are they're very, once you make it, it's easy. Of course, anything you start from the beginning is not easy. So, but once you get it, like there's certain steps you got to do. And I like to make the reversible ones, the ones that you can kind of flip in and out. All you really need is satin material for it. Thanks, DB. Bernita said the bottom. Yep, the bottom. Bernita, you were there when we did that bonnet with Josie. Thank you, Mocha Crochet and Crafts. Thanks for sharing, Davenport. Yes, we need more bonnets, more sewing. Yes. So we'll do. Let's make some bonnets. Oh, thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. So Nikki, I have I have a Brother sewing machine and a Singer sewing machine. In the chat, I know a lot of you guys sew. What sewing machine would you recommend? My Brother sewing machine is the Brother SE600, which is the embroidery and sewing machine. And that's the one that I usually pull out, and I usually use that to sew with, because it does embroidery and sewing. But then I have the heavy duty Singer sewing machine. Both work fine, and I think I got that Singer sewing machine for a very reasonable price. It was on sale. I think at Michael's one year, and I got it. It might have been like $145, if that much. And it's a nice one. So it's nice for that price range, and you still could get what you need to get done. So yeah, and I think we need to do another Serger project. So we haven't done a Serger project in a while. So we do need to do a Serger project. Evie and I made the cutest baby bummies one Friday night. I thought I was down to the bottom because I wouldn't scroll, but I'm not. Evie, I was looking for a yes. So sometimes Elena will watch the replay and then she'll leave a comment in the underneath the video. But I haven't seen her in a while. Is that your way of saying don't be wearing bonnets out in public, Dempsey Boo? Is that what you're saying? I told Taylor, I'm like, you better not be up at that school wearing no bonnet outside of the dorm. Like, girl, I have to give her reminders. She knows my expectations, but when the kids are away, they will do whatever. They will play. They will be, oh, she's not here to see me. I'm just letting her. I'm like, girl, you know I have people watching you. It's not true, but I have to tell her that. Like, if somebody calls me and tells me you're wearing a bonnet, it's gonna be a problem. Oh, Christine, you are loved. Thank you, SJ Braggs. You are. You really are. Evie, you want to sew a bonnet with us too? Evie. So some of y'all might not have seen when. Okay, so it was my time to pick the project. That's why I don't even like to pick the projects anymore for date nights, because one date night I did too much. Well, no, I didn't do too much. I think right now, like I would tackle that again. But my project was for us to make a hoodie. And y'all, we had to make this hoodie. It was a crop top hoodie too. I don't know what made me pick a crop top hoodie, but I just wanted to make the hoodie. And that was our project. So Evie and I had to make the hoodie. Rachel came on with us. Dips came on with us. Who else was there, Dips? Was it just us four? Or was somebody else there to make this hoodie? Y'all. Evie was over the hoodie, but Evie finished sewing her hoodie before the rest of us finished. Like, she sewed it, and she sewed a good hoodie, a good cropped hoodie. I mean, we weren't going to wear it out. I actually ended up sending that cropped hoodie to Josie. And I blinged. I did the cropped hoodie, and then I also blinged on top of the cropped hoodie too. I did y'all doing the most. I had no idea what I was doing trying to sew a hoodie. Thank you, Evelyn. I had no idea. All right, so Crystal loves her brother. She's a hot mess. Yes. Don't even go past the front door. Don't go. No. Don't walk out of the house with it. Like, one time she was going to get me some sweet tea, and she was like, oh, I'm just going to keep. I'm like, oh, no, you're not. Oh, yes. I'm like, no, you're not. The people at the Dunkin' know that you're my daughter. You're not going out with a bonnet on. Sorry. No. And change that shirt. Like, I know she's so glad to be away from me. I know she's so glad. That's what I'm talking about. They do. SS6 makes everything right. It makes everything better. It does. It does. Immediately. last night. Go enjoy your vacation. Go enjoy your vacation. We are doing so good this weekend. We're gonna do. What are we doing again? We're doing something. Something we're doing, but it's gonna be on my channel this weekend. But we're doing it so good. I'll have all the stuff posted no later than Wednesday, so you'll know what we're using for Saturday. But we're gonna be on Saturday. Someone who's not been around for a while. Okay, I will look. Thank you, Vera. I will definitely check it out. Thank you so much. Y'all, we are our crafters keepers. We are. We really are. Tracy Johnson, Tracy, I show everybody you were here earlier. Oh, I don't know if you were here earlier. Maybe you were in the bushes. But Tracy, do you remember this? You know what? I still have my money in it. Tracy sent me this like 3 years ago, y'all. I'm never going to use this. Like, this is just, it's just for me. Like, I don't want to mess it up. Look what it says, y'all. God bless this hot mess. I love this. And I got 2 key fobs on here. And this one is very, very good quality. Like, super good quality. This one is like, that's not nylon. What is this called? I can't even remember what it's called now. I can't remember the material that it's called now. Oh my goodness. I haven't been doing sublimation for a minute. Like, I need to get back onto sublimation too. I'm going to do a sublimation video this week. Well, I'm going to record one and then probably have it for next week. But this is nylon? Maybe it's nylon. That's what it is. I'm like, what is this? But look. So cute. Very professionally done. Look at this. Look at these stitching. The stitches. Look at it. Look, just beautiful. So I had to bring that out to show everybody that today. I don't know why, Tracy, but I just had to. I had to. Oh, enjoy your evening, Rosie. Thank you so much. I'm about to get off too, girl, because I stopped putting the stickers on. I said I was going to put all the stickers on this set before I got off. I have a few more to do, so I can do that while I'm scrolling down. I'm catching up. Everybody is amazing, SJ Brags. Thank you. Shay, yeah, your denim came in good. Hey, Bonetta. No worries. Hey, Miss Sonia Siegler again. Thank you. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole Reeves. Like there's a lot of new people that we have. Like a lot of people who, and some of y'all who are like, you're not new. Like you just decided to, come out of the bushes, but you're not new. Like a lot of you guys. So I'm just saying, like a lot of new people to the chat. But when I tell you there's like a lot of people who have been here for the lifespan of Craftable Things. Nicole Reeves has been here forever. Nicole Reeves, Miss Sonia Siegler. Like there's so many people who have been around for a very, 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 very long time. Y'all know my other first, Miss Merlinda. Miss Merlinda has been here for like y'all, like I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for you guys. Like y'all really do help keep me sane in this crazy world. Because the world can be a bit much sometimes. It really can be. So I appreciate all you guys, everything you guys do. Thank you. Thanks, TB. Thanks, Dipsy Boo. Thanks, Stacey Abear. That's my goal. That's my goal, Renee. Like, that's my goal. Like, sometimes you just need to talk it out. You just need to talk it out, write it out, do whatever. We can inspire each other. Like, we're all inspirations to each other. Like, that's what we're here for. So, I appreciate you guys. Hey, Sharon Jordan. So Vera said a silk line bonnet. Listen, I gotta go watch that bonnet live that Josie and I did. Y'all, that video that time, ooh, we got through that. We really did. We got through that one. It was fun. It really was fun. But we had to get through that one. But it was good. It really was. And Josie made her bonnet. And then Josie taught Nisha how to do it. And then Nisha was making bonnets. So we definitely need to get on our bonnet. Awesome. I love to hear when Esther 6 cuts beautifully. Yeah, so it's a Brother SE600 Stacy A Bear. So the Brother SE600 that I have, it has a 4x4 hoop. It's a sewing and embroidery machine. Any of the Brother machines that you see where it says SE, it's both sewing and embroidery. So there's just an attachment. You put the attachment on for embroidery, and then when you want to sew, you take it off and you change your needle. For a starter, it was my starter embroidery machine. Like I bought it to do embroidery. The sewing was a bonus. It's a 4x4 hoop. At that time, it was one of the more economical embroidery machines. Right now, it's back then you can get it for like $300, maybe $350. Now I think it's upwards to almost $500 from the last I saw on Amazon. So it has gone up. But the hoop size is only a 4x4. So you may want to look for, if you just want to start a machine to start, that's fine. But I would maybe look for something like a little bit larger, at least with a 5x7 hoop. Because a lot of the projects, you can do some projects in 4x4, but you'll find more as your hoop size gets a little bit bigger. Hey, Diane. Thanks, Mylene. So Mylene has a Brother sewing machine. Yeah, I don't have a problem with my Brother SE600. I don't have a problem with it at all. At all. Except the hoop size. That's a 4x4. But even then, I can make, like, I think I'm going to demonstrate doing this also on the 4x4. So I showed it with the multi-needle, but you can do it with the 4x4 single needle too and get it done. The only thing you're going to be doing is different is changing out your thread. With the multi-needle, you don't have to do that. But with the single needle, and that project is so quick that you won't even notice that you're changing it out. I mean, you'll notice, but you know what I mean? Like it's nothing major. Because it's so quick. There it is. So quick. So and Maryland has the Husqvarna embroidery machine. So Barb said Husqvarna sewing machine. Barb has Husqvarna. Barb, it's almost your bedtime, or and it's almost my bedtime too. So I'm putting these last two on here, and then that's gonna be it for me for the night. I'll show you guys one more time, like the dominoes that I'm making. Like these are the dominoes that I'm making. I'm putting a sticker on the front of them. I use resin mold and quick set epoxy to get this done. So I started this morning. These are already hard. They harden within 4 hours, or this epoxy hardens within 4 hours. It doesn't fully cure until 3 to 5 days, or 2 to 3 days, or something like that. But 3 days is the max. So that's another reason why I wanted to get it done, because they will be using these for the weekend. So I needed to at least get this epoxy hard, because I want it secure. I don't like to give anybody anything too quickly. Like, I want it to be fine, because I don't want there to be a problem with something, and it was something that, it was on my end why there's a problem. But Barb says Husqvarna. Tanyu, I know, I love you, Tanyu. I love you, Tanyu. Oh, Nomi, what is going on? I hope you feel better. Get you some rest. Get you some rest. I hope that you have been able to relax a little bit. I know you stay busy, but I hope you are getting some relaxation too. I hope so. No, and even and wait. Marilyn, Josie was going like she had been sewing forever, and I'm like, slow down, slow down. She was just zooming through it. She did not want to stop. Like she was just going so fast. Hey, Randria. Okay, for Sergers, Barb has a Burnett or Elna. What Serger do I have, y'all? Do I have a senior Serger? I don't remember. I think it's a senior. It's right over there too. I can't see it. Yeah, we need to do a Serger project. We haven't done a Serger project in a long time. Evie, we could make some more baby bummies. You have a new baby, grandbaby coming, so we could do some baby bummies, some more baby. Y'all, the baby bummies were so adorable. So adorable. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're definitely going to do that. Evie. So the hoodie, DB, the hoodie was on my channel, but it was a live, right? So it was a live, and it was a long live because we went from point A to point Z. We cut the fabric. I think I had to print out and piece together the pattern. We cut it all out on the channel. We sewed it. I got confused. I didn't know what I was doing. It was all there, but we actually ended up making it. I'll try. What I'll do is I'll forward it. I'll see if I can share it when I get back, and I'll share the hoodie one, and I'll share the bonnet. Hey, Sylvia Jenkins. Exactly. She was trying to be extra. She had to come show us up. And her hoodie looked so good. It looks so good. I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch that. That's gonna be my entertainment for the night. Jesse, you remember that? Jesse, I was a hot mess. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Y'all, I did not know what I was doing. Let me see if I can find it on my channel and then I'll share it in the chat. I had no idea. And I'm gonna look for did we do the bonnet on my channel or on Josie's channel? I don't remember. I don't remember whose channel we did it on. But y'all, it was a hot mess. Let me see. But we made it. We made it. The bonnet might have been on Josie's channel. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find that hoodie. It was a live hoodie. How long ago was that? Embroider blade, a hoodie. Nope. Sewing a hoodie. This thing was 5 hours, y'all. We did this June 2022. June 2022. Let me copy this link and share it. Oh, that's what I'm gonna watch tonight. I'm going to watch that tonight. So I just put the link into the hoodie. I gotta see where that bonnet was. Tracy, so Kirsten, she's been working a lot because y'all know I love me some Kirsten. Kirsten has done a few lives with me too. Kirsten has been working a lot, and occasionally she'll send me an email just to let me know that she's okay. Like, hey, just check me. She came through maybe about 3 weeks ago. She came through and said, hey, but she was working, and so she couldn't really chat. She was listening, but she did get a chance just to come through and say, hey, yes. It was so cute. She was doing the most. She was doing the most. Please, yes. Please. You better not. Yep, the neoprene. That was neoprene. Neoprene. Thank you. This material you can sub. You can. I've subbed on quite a few neoprenes, even neoprene things like the lunch bags and things like that. And you can definitely sub on this. But this one is such good quality. This is way better quality than my cotton webbing that I have. It's very nice. Yep. Thanks, y'all. Good night, Barb. Barb, I'm about to head to bed too. I mean, we can always rally the troops up again and get another hoodie along together. But that might be better in a Zoom than on a live, or maybe it could be a live or Zoom. We could do a hoodie. It was fun. We did. Aw, Mylene and Renee. It feels good to be found. Thank you. Aw, Felicia, I love y'all too. Marta, thank you for hanging out. Everybody, thank you for one. I think I was talking about you a little bit earlier. Oh, for anybody like if they're learning how to do bling or things like that, I told them that they could look at your channel. But hey, Juana, have you gone home to visit this summer? Or you not? Because I know you have been a few times. Oh, they should be ashamed of themselves, Nikki A. Good night. Good night, anybody who's going to bed. I'm about to get ready to go too. Because I'm already done. So that's what I'm doing. I have one more set of these dominoes that I have to do. I have to coat with my UV resin. I pulled out my Best Uni UV resin. And if y'all didn't know, now you know Best Uni used to sell UV resin. And so that's what I've been using. And then she had her UV light. But I also have my UV lamp over here. I know y'all can't see it right now. But I have my UV lamp that I'm using to do it a lot quicker. But this is like a portable UV lamp. And still have one more batch that I have to do, but I'm going to put the stickers on this batch. And then that's it. What else was I doing? I told you guys earlier I was busy all day, y'all. Like all day. And then I'm also making for the reunion, I'm also making them some custom playing cards. So they have these blank off of Amazon that I got. I didn't want to sub them because I had I've done sublimation once before, and I told everybody earlier that it faded, right? So I printed these out with my printer, and I did seal them with a little bit of not clear coat. What did I use? My acrylic coating, but UV resistant acrylic coating. I sealed them, but I had to print on both sides. You have to let it dry before you try to print out the other side because it will be a little bit runny. So I let it dry and then I sealed it and then printed on the other side. But that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Hold on, I gotta show y'all this too. Because hold on, y'all, coming. I'm coming. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing, then I'm gonna try to demold this real quick. And then I also have the boxes. I made boxes I did the resin molds for the boxes for the dominoes. So these are all dry, but I'm gonna put these together with my UV light because that's how I'm gonna put it together. But these are the molds that I made. So this is one of the boxes. The other box is still over there, but this is what the dominoes are gonna go in. So this is how it kind of looks. This is gonna be the outside, and then that's the inside of it. Like I just did something different for each of the different parts of the mold. Mix it up a little bit because she's planning on giving these away, like the whole set, to like one of the family members. So they're going to be playing dominoes, they're going to be playing cards, they're going to be doing stuff like that, and then they're going to have like a giveaway, and then they're going to give away, towards the end of the reunion, they'll give away the domino sets and the card sets to whoever may want it. But that's what I'm doing. I just got to put the box together, and that one set will be done fairly quickly. I am going to get ready to get off so I can get ready to go to bed, because even if I don't go to bed, I need to be in a relaxed state. That's important. But Nikki A, they should be ashamed of themselves. It did not cost that much before. They should really, brothers should be ashamed of themselves for charging $600 for the SC600. Thanks, Mona. Thank you so much. Just got a friend request from me on Facebook. Jesse. Miss Sharon Davenport, I'm about to leave too, because I need to stick to this. I want to try to get to bed by 11 every night. But I'm only saying 3 nights. So tomorrow I am going to try to keep the live tomorrow night to 2 hours. But Tuesdays and Fridays and Thursdays are my days to be able to just stay up, whatever. Right? So that's my plan, my goal. So, gotta get ready. Thanks, everyone. Shay, I cannot with you. I can't with you. You about to go on punishment, Shay. You have to put your computer up, your phone up, any electronic device that you can get online to Amazon, Hobby Lobby, Michaels, anything like that. You're gonna have to put it up. You have to put it up. But I love y'all so much. Oh, Marilyn, I'm late. See, I'm so far behind. Marilyn put the video up of the hoodie. I'm going to share the hoodie. I don't remember if the bonnet was on. Let me check and see if the bonnet was on my channel before I get out of here. I am, because my goal of putting the stickers on the dominoes, we did that. We did it. So that worked out. Let me see if I could find that other one, bonnet. Let me see if we did it. It might be on the Best Unis channel though. Bonnet. Nope. I don't have it here. So we must have did that on Josie's channel. Maybe not mine. Oh, Marilyn linked it. Thank you, Mare Bear. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now I do have like a shorter video of the bonnet. And that one's like 20 minutes. I'll share that one in case you guys, but definitely the one with Josie was very entertaining. It was very, very entertaining. Then that's a shorter version of the bonnet video. All right, y'all. That's it. We're pretty good. We went over our goals. Most of us shared our goals. Thank you guys so much for sharing your goals. I shared my goals with you guys earlier. We'll meet back here probably Sunday to discuss, to see whether or not. And if we do Sundays, y'all know I like earlier on Sundays. So we'll do earlier on Sundays. The only time if you guys don't see me on Sundays, if I wait too late. One, I'm not going to go on too late to where if I'm coming on 7 o'clock, and if it's 7 o'clock, I'm only going to stay on for an hour, because y'all know Evie comes on at 9. But if I get on and somebody else is on live and I like to watch what they're doing, especially if it's Sean, I do want you guys to go over ahead and check and see Sean at Go Savvy Designs. She does so much with like sewing, and she does embroidery. She does a lot of different things, and she's making a quilt right now. And that, let me tag Great Power channel, and her quilt is so pretty. It is so pretty. Let me see. Where is she at? Sean. And Sean, sometimes she'll be, but Sean works a lot. Hold on. I'm gonna put it in, and then I'm getting ready to go. I'm gonna scroll down to see if I missed anything else. I want y'all to have a wonderful week. Love on yourself some. Don't forget to love on you. And then also love on others. So let me see. This is her channel. Look at her lives. and then you'll be able to see the that quilt. It's a sorority quilt, but it's so pretty. Like it's so nice. Like it's so nice. Almost had me wanting a quilt. But then I came to my senses because I looked around here and I was like, yeah, no. No. Uh-uh. I couldn't do it. Thank you, Evie. Thank you. It's been fun to make. I haven't done these in a while. So I almost jumped at the opportunity to do it. Like I was like, first I was like, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. I got you. So happy about that. Happy about that. Thank you, Tracy. Good night, Sharon. A bonnet and possibly a hoodie. Yes. Well, we don't know about the hoodie. Evie hasn't said. I didn't see Evie say anything about her doing a hoodie. Maybe I can get them to do a hoodie. Marilyn, you want to do a hoodie? Marilyn's probably like Patrice. No. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to call Rachel again. Rachel will have to come and do a hoodie too. They are. These are really good molds. They are. They really are. They are. And I'm gonna remember to link them if I can find this set. This is the set from Alibaba, and I'll put it up. Yeah. So my link. Yeah, I'll show the full set when I'm done. I will. I'll take pictures and put it up. I wore a bonnet in public, Maryland. That was me wearing my bonnet in public on that thumbnail, y'all. I did wear the bonnet in the thumbnail. I did. It was a hot mess, but I did. Good night, Tracy Johnson. Aw. That makes me happy, Miss Janita. Oh, then you want to check out Sean. Sean does quilting. It's very nice. Crafty Leo Mary. Thank you, Crafty Leo Mary. Good night. Oh, then Marilyn, let's start working on the product list. Let's start getting our project list together. We're gonna make a hoodie. It's not gonna be crop top. Okay, it's not gonna be a crop top hoodie like the last one. But we yes, I'm ready. Yeah, Evie's ready too. Yay! All right, y'all, we about to get this back going. We're going to make us a hoodie, okay? We're gonna make us a hoodie. And there's not gonna be any drama. It's gonna be great. Okay, it's gonna be great. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. Miss Sharon Davenport, I did do a little bit of work while I chatted. You know, it's hard for me, but I did do a little bit of work while I chatted. Thank you guys so much. It's gonna be a hoodie. It's gonna be a full hoodie, Marilyn, no pressure. Maybe we could do a hoodie with pockets. What y'all think? Maybe let's do a hoodie with pockets. This is gonna be fun. Good night, Evelyn, Shay Shay. Everybody, I've made it to the end of the comments. Finally. Like, I was still at the beginning. Time and went on the hoodie. Crystal, so I'm gonna talk to Marilyn, Evie, Dempsey. I'm gonna check with Rachel to see if she want to do one, and then we'll see. We should know. We'll talk about it this week and see what day we could get it done, because that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm excited about that. So we could do a little bit of sewing together. I love you, but first, Evie better take her butt to the urgent care tomorrow if she's not feeling good when she wakes up. That's first. So she better get herself together. Good night, Kels. But everybody, good night. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for nearly 4 hours. I got a few little things done. But thank you. We talked about a lot of stuff. Please remember, Don't be down on yourself. If you set a goal and you don't meet that goal, don't be down on yourself. Just reassess the situation and see how you can maybe tweak your goal for the next time or continue to work on it. But, you know, just don't give up on your goals when you don't make them. Always remember, be kind, be nice to people, love on people, and just sometimes before you react or respond, just think about what it is that you're going to say. Think about your reaction before or your response before you say it, and decide whether or not it's worth responding or reacting to something. And if it is, then like somebody said earlier, pray about it first. Pray that you have the correct words to say, that it can be received well. Okay. But I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow night. We're supposed to be pressing some DTF shirts, but I don't know what's going to happen because my transfers haven't come yet. So we will see. I love y'all. And until next time, y'all.